Check one, check one, check one. Mary had a little lamb. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. Harrisonville better figure out who they are.
We know they didn't go for water. You notice how I did that?
Jared, you already started?
Yep. We got 8 people wanting to hear your.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Memorial Stadium on the campus of Harrisonville Middle School in Harrisonville, Missouri. And it is a coach's worst nightmare, homecoming 2023 tonight. And it's not only homecoming, but we also have the Pleasant Hill Roosters in town. So rivalry week, homecoming, all the whole 9 yards coming your way tonight. So what does that mean? We're on the air a little bit early. Just wanted to get over here, let you know what was going on. 6:30 we'll have the homecoming coronation. 6:45 we'll have the Hall of Fame induction, and then we'll have some football that follows after that. So, big news for tonight on your pregame show, brought to you by Brad Sainer, Farmers Insurance Agency. It is, can the Cats rebound and get back on track? 0-2 on the year. Close first game against a tough Class 5 MICDS team. And then last week, that thorn in the Wildcat side, it's been there for 6 years. The Maryville Spoofhounds came to town and thumped the Wildcats 50-12. So you got to regroup, figure it out, and see what can happen here tonight. But as I said, a coach's worst nightmare. Coach Maxwell's probably like, all right, we did not play the way we should have last week. Wasn't a great game, but what do we got to do now? Not only do we have to deal with homecoming week, we also have to deal with the fact that it's our rival from 10 miles up the road. And not only is it your rival, guess what? They beat you the last 2 years. And last year was a barn burn. The year before, they got thumped by Pleasant Hill. So they got to figure it out, and they got to figure it out quick, as it is conference season now for the Wildcats, as the Pleasant Hill Roosters are in town. So we will see what happens here tonight as the Wildcats and the Roosters are set to do battle. It is homecoming here from Harrisonville. So we're going to take a timeout here in just a moment when I get my producers ready to rock and roll, and we will have a timeout. And then we will be back, and we will send it over to Kip Matthew, our public address announcer for tonight's pregame festivities. You are watching high school football on 4Ts. And it is the pregame show brought to you by Brad Sainer, Farmers Insurance Agency.
Church & DeWitt is one of the world leaders in household and personal care products, and we want you to join our team in Harrisonville. You'll get the chance to work with winning brands that consumers love. We offer starting salaries ranging from $20.50 to $39 per hour, depending on experience. A signing bonus of $2,500, comprehensive benefits, paid time off, and every other weekend is a 3-day weekend. To apply, go to churchdewhite.com and click on Careers.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Memorial Stadium on the campus of Harrisonville Middle School. It is homecoming 2023 here in Harrisonville. It is your Wildcats versus the Roosters from the north, Pleasant Hill, and they are ready to do battle. But we have quite a bit of festivities going on here this evening. We will have our pregame with public address announcer Kip Matthew, and I will send it to him in just a few minutes when we have that getting ready to go. Cats are finishing their warm-ups on the field. So it's got to be somewhere in between for the Cats. You know, they played really well against MICDS, barely lost that game, probably could have won that game. Questionable non-call on a pass interference late in that game. Then last week got drubbed 50-12. I don't think that's the Cat team that we'll see as the year goes on. It's one of those things I always say, trophies are won in November, not in August and September. And you might notice I am solo tonight. Gary Davidson was unable to make it tonight. He had a couple of things he had to get taken care of, so we will be hopefully back with us next Friday. So I'm going to roll solo here tonight. But like I said, you got to figure it out because, again, trophies aren't won in August and September. They're won in November, or September and October. They're won in November. And funny that is the saying. Last night we had, or 2 nights ago, we had football practice, and me and Coach Kavanaugh were talking. You may know that name, Coach Kavanaugh, the head coach for Warrensburg High School, and his son and my son play on the same flag football team together, so we coached together on that. And we were walking off, and, you know, we were talking about high school football, and he goes, the thing is, we got to grow each week. He goes, because we told our kids the other night, he goes, we don't win trophies in September, we win them in November. And I go, hey, I say that all the time on my broadcast. And he goes, I think that's where I got it. I think Coach Connolly told me that you always say that. So it was one of those things that stuck with them, and they used that as well. They've got a big game tonight against Smith Cotton, so it is rivalry night for them as well tonight. So we'll see how that all rock and rolls tonight. And I did see they went and switched it from 30 to 45 minutes, so it seems like we will have a 7:15 kickoff tonight as opposed to 7 p.m., which is what they usually do on homecomings. And I'll be honest, as a broadcaster, I kind of like that better because a couple of things. Number one, it is in the pregame and it is not at halftime. I went to the world's longest halftime show at a high school event in my life, and it was down at Sherwood High School when they did homecoming. They have a gravel track. They would bring every candidate all the way around the track real slowly in a car, and they would introduce each one of them. And I think it ended up being 45, maybe 50 minutes long. And this was in like my first year of broadcasting, so we played a whole lot of commercials. I didn't have a whole lot of fill that I could think about filling for, and it was interesting. But I'm thankful that they do it pregame here so that they don't have the 35, 40-minute halftime, which is hard for kids to adjust to as well. So hopefully the distractions were kept at a minimum for the Wildcats this week. We'll get into their keys to the game and such after the homecoming coronation and the Hall of Fame induction. We were actually up here talking to one of the Hall of Fame inductees a little bit ago, Mr. Kevin Thomas, who retired at the end of last year as the stadium voice of the Harrisonville Wildcats for the last several years. If you've ever heard the phrase, "Here's the deal," or "Here we go," that was Kevin Thomas, and everybody around the area knew him and knew that he was going to give you a good game call from the PA spot here at Memorial Stadium. So it was really awesome to be able to talk to him a little bit, and he finished up his tenure last year as the stadium voice of the Wildcats. I'm finishing up my tenure this year as the radio/TV or video voice of the Wildcats. It's been a fun 17-year ride. You know, me and Gary have talked about it for the last several weeks, and just thought it was a time to step away. Being over in Warrensburg, the travels, these home games are all away games for me now as opposed to other folks. So next week I'll actually enjoy my drive over to the stadium because it'll take me about 9 minutes to get over to the stadium at Warrensburg. So I will enjoy that, but just the right time to be able to do it. That does not mean the Wildcats are going away by any means or 4Ts. Jerry Forschler has done it, and I plan on continuing to help him on the marketing side of things, getting him rocking and rolling. I have a great relationship with a ton of our sponsors, and I want to continue to keep that relationship going, keep this broadcast going. If you know somebody that might be interested in doing some broadcasting, maybe a Harrisonville graduate or Harrisonville personal thing that's personally attached to Harrisonville, let's rock and roll. Okay, so I'm going to send it to Kip Matthew, who is starting to announce everything. I'll let James get him tuned in, and we will be back with you in just a little bit. Enjoy the homecoming festivities.
Silver Sensations. The winner of the float contest from today's parade, the sponsor of the float, should come to the booth to receive their prize, which is free custard for all on the float, courtesy of your local Culver's. The winner, first place, HES Wildcats. Congratulations, Harrisonville Elementary School Wildcats. You are the winners of free custard from Culver's right here in Harrisonville. And now, introducing the candidates, our juniors, Audrey Coffey and Simon Claxton.
Slade Holden. Slade Thomas Holden is the son of Ginger and Lon Holden. Slade is in the top 15% of his class. He is a member of the football and tennis teams. In both, he's earned multiple years of academic all-conference honors. He's also earned 3 tennis letters and 3 football letters. Slade is involved in DECA, SAD, and Key Club. After high school, Slade plans to attend Missouri State University to get a degree in fashion merchandising and then travel the world. Slade's most memorable high school moment is attending the Branson football camp his sophomore year. Slade would like to shout out his parents, siblings, and the non-negotiable group chat. Slade Holden.
Sydney Farr. Sydney Lee Farr is the daughter of Vince and Ginger Farr. Sydney has lettered in academics, student council, and tennis. She also has qualified for and competed at State DECA for the past 2 years. Her future plans include attending Missouri Southern State University and studying kinesiology. Her most memorable moment in high school was going on DECA trips with Miranda and spending every summer hanging out with all her close friends. She would like to shout out her mom and dad, Char, Miranda, and the tennis team. Sydney Farr.
Drew Droege. Drew Droege is the son of Ryan and Jamie Droege. Drew is involved in DECA and FFA, as well as tennis and football. He's earned letters in both sports and earned all-conference honors in tennis. Drew's future plans are to continue Droege lawn care and pursue an undecided trade. Drew's most memorable high school moment was spending time with the gentlemen at dinner after their tennis matches. Finally, Drew would like to shout out to the young men of the non-negotiables and to Sam, the best brother he could ever ask for, Andrew Droege.
Emma Schrock. Emma Brooke Schrock is the daughter of Jeff and Kara Schrock. Emma is an Excellence in Academics recipient, a member of National Technical Honor Society, and secretary of the National Honor Society. She's been in show choir all 4 years of high school and is currently the president of Music Makers. She serves as vice president of Key Club, past president of Educators Rising, and is a member of SAD and Traction. Emma has played soccer throughout high school and is a first-year member of the golf team. Emma plans to attend Longview for 2 years, then transfer to an undecided university to get a degree in early childhood education. Her favorite high school memories are Friday night football games in the student section. She plans on being a kindergarten teacher and having a cute little family. Finally, she would like to shout out her mom and dad for always supporting her, her sisters for being her forever best friends, and all her girls, Kennedy, Brooke, Aubrey, Grace, Maggie, and Brooklyn. Emma Schrock.
Michael Moore. Michael Taylor Moore is the son of Alana Mason and Preston Mason. Michael plays basketball and football and has earned multiple letters in each. His plans after high school are to continue playing basketball at an undecided college and major in psychology, where he can learn about the human brain, including why you didn't vote for him and Riley Wood as king and queen. Michael's most memorable moment in high school was sending their basketball rivals, Pleasant Hill, home junior year. Michael would like to shout out his parents for supporting him and Riley for being the best homecoming partner ever. Michael Moore.
Riley Wood. Riley Jean Wood is the daughter of Randy and Amy Wood. Riley is involved in FFA, girls wrestling, and cheer. She attended the Missouri Hype Academy as one of the top 30 juniors in agriculture in the state. She's been a varsity cheerleader all 4 years and served as captain for the past 2 years. She's a member of the girls wrestling team and managed wrestling. After high school, Riley plans to attend MCCC Longview for 2 years and then Oklahoma State University for another 2 years to major in agricultural education and minor in animal science. Riley's most memorable moment in high school was making it through chemistry her sophomore year. Riley would like to shout out her parents for all the sacrifices they have made to get her where she is today. She would also like to shout out Rachel, Maddie, Sam, and Leanne for sticking with her through the years, and to her best friend in the whole world, Dylan, for always supporting her and being her biggest hype man. Riley Wood.
Riley Minsky. Riley Michael Minsky is the son of Janine Wood and Michael Minsky. Riley has been in the top 15% of his class and on the principal's honor roll for 3 years. He took first at state for Educators Rising and earned 9th at nationals. He is the Student Council Executive President and was a Student of the Month at Cass Career Center last year. He served as the editor-in-chief of the yearbook as a sophomore and has been a member of Drama Club, Key Club, National Technical Honor Society, and Scholar Bowl. After high school, Riley plans to attend a community college and then transfer to Mizzou. His most memorable high school moment was having sonic debriefs with his friends and yelling at Cammie over the phone playing Roblox. Riley would like to thank his friends and family for always being there for him, but most importantly to his father. Because of him, he will always remember to keep the world in the palm of his hands. Riley Minsky.
Lexi George. Lexi Ray George is the daughter of Donnie and Jean George. Lexi has been at the top 15% of her class for the past 3 years, lettering in academics for those 3 years. Her athletic achievements include earning a letter in volleyball for the past 3 years, being volleyball captain, and earning second-time All-District, second-time All-Conference, Academic All-Conference, and Academic All-State. Lexi has been involved in DECA and Student Council. After high school, she plans to go to an undecided college to major in psychology and become a therapist. Lexi's most memorable high school moment was winning districts her freshman year. She would like to shout out her parents, her brother, and her friends for always supporting her and the volleyball girls for making the past 4 years so fun. And a special shout out to her boy Carter Johnston. She loves you.
Mason Mitchell. Mason James Mitchell is the son of Matt and Lisa Mitchell. Mason is a member of FBLA and National Society of Honors. He has earned academic letters and principal's honor roll status for all 3 years. Mason has earned letters in football, basketball, and baseball for 3 years and has been named Academic All-Conference in all 3 sports. In basketball, he earned first team All-District, second team All-Conference, MRVC West All-Tournament Team, and KMZU Dream Team honors. He was All-Conference Honorable Mention in baseball, and he serves as captain of the football team. His future plans include going to the University of Missouri to pursue a major in biological science and a minor in chemistry. He also plans to attend medical school at an undecided university and become a sports medicine physician. Mason's most memorable high school moment was scoring the 2-point conversion to win their first football game sophomore year against Wayne Hills. Mason would like to shout out his parents for always being his biggest supporters and his girlfriend Elizabeth for always being there for him through the good and bad times. The last shout out goes out to the boys for late night poker games and post win Applebee's trips. Mason Mitchell.
Elizabeth Osterberg. Elizabeth Loretta Osterberg is the daughter of Mary and Chris Osterberg. Elizabeth has earned an academic letter and spot on the honor roll all 3 years of high school. She's played varsity softball for 4 years and earned True Blue Player of the Year, Defensive Player of the Year, Academic All-Conference, and Academic All-State. After high school, Elizabeth plans to go to the University of Missouri to attend nursing school before pursuing a career in pediatrics. Elizabeth's most memorable high school moment was playing in the district championship game her freshman year. Elizabeth would like to shout out her parents for always supporting her and making her the best version of herself. She would also like to shout out her boyfriend Mason for being her best friend and always having her back. Last but not least, she would like to shout out to her friends for always making her laugh and sharing such good memories with her. Elizabeth Osterberg.
Cameron Lawful. Cameron Dale Artyom Lawful is the son of Arnold and Diana Lawful. He's earned academic All-State and All-Conference honors in football. He's lettered every year in football and baseball. He's also earned All-Conference and All-District honors in football. After high school, Cameron plans to attend an undecided college and get a construction management degree. Cameron's most memorable high school moment is when he picked six against Pleasant Hill his sophomore year right before halftime to tie the game. He would like to shout out his amazing parents and all the boys in the non-negotiables group chat. Cameron Lawful.
Brooklyn Roney. Brooklyn Elsa Roney is the daughter of Robert and Jennifer Roney. She's been in the top 1% of her class and earned the Excellence in Academics Award and Academics Letters throughout high school. She's played volleyball all 4 years and earned letters, Academic All-Conference, and Academic All-State honors. In track, Brooklyn has earned letters, All-Conference, All-District, All-Sectional, All-State, and Academic All-Conference honors. She earned 7th at state in the pole vault last year. She's involved in Key Club, National Honor Society, Scholar Bowl, and Student Council. She serves as Secretary of Traction and Vice President of Science Club. She's also part of the cast of this year's musical, Legally Blonde. After high school, she plans to attend an undecided college for engineering and construction management. Brooklyn's favorite memory was junior year at state for pole vault. She would like to shout out all her best friends, both old and new. You have made a huge impact on her life, and she wouldn't want to go through high school with anyone else. Brooklyn Roney.
Matthew Schroeder. Matthew Walter Gray Schroeder is the son of Matthew and Amy Schroeder. Maddie is in first grade at Harrisonville Elementary School. He enjoys learning about dinosaurs, swimming, and flashing his smile at the ladies. When he grows up, Maddie wants to be a paleontologist. Matthew Schroeder.
Reagan Jones. Reagan Jones is the daughter of Steve and Ann Jones. Reagan is in preschool. She enjoys spending time with her grandparents, petting the bunnies at Mama and Papa's house, and playing with her grandparents' dog, Mabel. She loves eating spaghetti and SpaghettiOs. When Reagan grows up, she wants to be a doctor, a police officer, and a firefighter.
And here to announce this year's homecoming king and queen are our past winners, our past king and queen, Court Devaney and Kinsley Brannon. Now for the winners of this year's homecoming court. Your king runner-up is Mason Mitchell. And your queen runner-up is Riley Wood. And now, the king and queen of this year's homecoming. Your king winner is Riley Minsky. And your 2023 homecoming queen is Brooklyn Roney.
Congratulations to our homecoming king and queen winners.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Memorial Stadium. That was our coronation. If there is a camera out on the field, you will see shortly they're setting up for the Hall of Fame celebration. And when that starts, we will shoot you right back over to Kip Matthew in the press box and let you rock and roll with that as Brett Jones and several of the members of the Hall of Fame committee are out there setting up their table to represent tonight's Hall of Fame honorees. So they will be announcing those here in just a few moments, and we will bring you that live, and then we will have more pregame show brought to you by Brad Sainer of Farmers Insurance after this. So we are looking forward to more with you here. I got keys to the game, opening kick, coin toss, and everything else that goes along with your pregame show. So we are about, looks like 25 minutes or so away from your opening kickoff, and we are excited to be able to bring you tonight's homecoming festivities and kickoff simultaneously here at the broadcast. Remember, 4T's always looking for great sponsors. We're looking for a new voice of the Wildcats starting next year for the broadcast. So if you would like to come and broadcast, we would be more than happy to talk to you. Like we said, anybody with some good ties to Harrisonville maybe that knows.
The Harrisonville Wildcats football program has had a long and storied tradition throughout its history. Tonight, we honor our outstanding football alumni and others that have contributed to the success and tradition that is Wildcat football with the induction of the 2023 Harrisonville Wildcats Football Hall of Fame. Our first inductee is Mike Selberg. Mike graduated from Harrisonville High School in 1985. During his time at Harrisonville, he would play on teams that accumulated a 30-5 record from 1982 to 1984. During his junior season, the 1983 Wildcats would finish 12-1 and as Class 3A state runners-up. As a senior in 1984, the Wildcats would finish the season 12-1 and as Class 4A state semifinalists. Both of these teams would be back-to-back West Central Conference champions, as well as back-to-back Class 3A and 4A District 7 champions. Mike would earn the Outstanding Academic Athletic Team Award for sophomores with a 3.78 GPA in 1982. He would be named West Central All-Conference second-team running back in 1983. As a senior in 1984, he was named as team captain and won the team award for co-offensive player of the year. He would be named West Central All-Conference first-team running back and Class 4A All-District first-team running back and Class 4A Missouri Sports Writers Sportscasters second-team All-State running back. Mike would be named first-team running back on the Harrisonville Wildcats football all-decade team, 1980 to 1989. Tonight, we are honored to induct Mike Selberg into the Harrisonville Wildcats Football Hall of Fame. Ladies and gentlemen, Mike Selberg. Our next inductee is Bill Lampy. Bill graduated from Harrisonville High School in 1986. He was a member of the 12-1 1983 Class 3A state runners-up, 12-1 1984 Class 4A state semifinalists, and the 8-2 1985 Class 4A district playoff teams for the Wildcats. During his time in Harrisonville, he would play on teams that accumulated a 32-4 record. These teams would win 3 consecutive West Central Conference championships and 2 District 7 championships. Bill would be selected West Central All-Conference first-team defensive back in 1984 as a junior. He would then be honored as Team Co-Offensive Player of the Year, West Central Conference first-team wide receiver and defensive back, Class 4A All-District First-Team Wide Receiver, and Class 4A Missouri Sports Writers Sportscasters All-State First-Team Wide Receiver as a senior in 1985. After graduating from Central Missouri State University, Bill would begin a teaching and coaching career at Warrensburg High School as an assistant from 1990 to 1993. He has coached football, basketball, and track at the middle school and high school levels from 1994 to 2023 in the Conway, Arkansas School District. Tonight, we are honored to induct Bill Lampy into the Harrisonville Wildcat Football Hall of Fame. Ladies and gentlemen, Bill Lampy. Our next inductee is Harry Yoder. Harry was an assistant football coach at Harrisonville from 1968 to 1975. During his 8 seasons as defensive coordinator, 34 of his defensive players were named West Central All-Conference selections. 8 were named All-District selections, and 2 were named Missouri Sports Writers Sportscaster All-State selections. The team he coached at Harrisonville in 8 seasons accumulated a record of 57, 23, and 2. They would win 4 West Central Conference championships and finish the 1970 season as Class 2A state runners-up with a 10-2 record. The 1971 team would finish the season undefeated at 10-0, and the only undefeated team in Class 3A that season. They did not make the state playoffs due to the point system. Harry's 1971 defense was stout, only giving up 41 points in 10 games, pitching 6 shutouts along the way. 3 of the teams Harry helped coach would end their seasons state-ranked in the top 10. The 1970 Class 2A Wildcats at number 3, the 1971 Class 3A Wildcats at number 4, and the 1975 Class 3A Wildcats at number 8. Harry was impactful to his players' lives on and off the field and was loved by the students of the Harrisonville School District. Tonight, we are honored to induct Harry Yoder into the Harrisonville Wildcats Football Hall of Fame. Harry, Brother Hugh is smiling down. Ladies and gentlemen, Harry Yoder. Our next inductee is Kevin Thomas. Kevin graduated from Harrisonville High School in 1983. After high school, he would attend Central Missouri State University, where he would earn a Bachelor's of Arts degree in broadcasting and film, with a minor in speech and communications in 1988. Upon graduation, Kevin returned to Harrisonville and began working at Consolidated Freight in Kansas City. Looking to give back to the community, he used his degree. He began volunteering his time as a PA announcer for the Cass County Junior Athletic Association youth football games at North Park from 1988 to 1990. He would then announce 8th grade, freshman, and junior varsity games from 1991 to 2000. In 2001, he was given the opportunity to take over as public address announcer for the varsity games. He filled this role for 22 seasons, stepping away from the microphone following the 2022 season. Following the 2007 season, Kevin was honored by Sports Radio 810 WHB as High School Football PA Announcer of the Year. In 2016, he was honored at the Missouri Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Conference. He would receive the MSHSAA Distinguished Service Award for his years as the PA announcer for Harrisonville Wildcat football games. Kevin would reach a milestone on September 16, 2022, passing fellow Harrisonville Wildcat Football Hall of Fame announcer Jim Thompson with his 136th game announced at Memorial Stadium. Kevin would finish with 139 games called at the varsity level. The Wildcat football teams would have a record of 102 wins and 37 losses when Kevin was behind the microphone. In his 35-year announcing career, he has never missed a game while volunteering his services to the school district and community. So as Kevin famously said before every opening kickoff at Memorial Stadium, here we go. Tonight, we are honored to induct Kevin Thomas into the Harrisonville Wildcats Football Hall of Fame. Ladies and gentlemen, the voice of the Wildcats, Kevin Thomas.
Here we go, one last time. Kevin Thomas and the rest of your Hall of Fame class. It is time to get down to business now. The Wildcats set to take on the P Hill Roosters in a Cass County clash. It is your pregame show brought to you by our friends at Brad Sainer Farmers Insurance Agency in Harrisonville. If you're preparing for an insurance quote, give him a call today. So we're about 15 minutes away from your opening kickoff. I'm rolling solo. I might have a voice on here and there named Mr. Jerry Forsler, as he's got, we have like 9 people who are also on our broadcast these days. So we'll see. We'll bring Jerry in. Jerry, what do you think?
Can I not hear me? There we go. I love the atmosphere. As a coach, I hated homecomings. The Hall of Fame thing is really, really awesome. But the things that go on, the band's now coming on to do the anthem, and the atmosphere is great. I don't know that it'll ever reach the level of that I liked on Saturdays at the college level, but this is pretty cool.
It is definitely cool. It is not only is it homecoming, but rivalry week as well with the Cass County Clash. Craziness going on here in Harrisonville. They're getting ready to have the national anthem. Like we said, we're going to kick off at about 7:15. So they will have the national anthem. We will cut away right now. We'll thank some of our great sponsors since we haven't been able to do much of that here in the pregame show. And we will be back after that with your keys to the game. Wildcats, Roosters coming your way in about 12 minutes. It is the pregame show brought to you by our friends at Brad Sainer Farmers Insurance Agency.
Ready to upgrade your patio for those football watch parties? Call Ethan Young with 2-3 Construction Services to get started today. He can create a fun patio area complete with a fire pit in case it gets a bit chilly for one of those Wildcat or Chiefs fall nights. If a new driveway or floor for the shop is part of your upgrade, he will help you there as well. Call Ethan today at 816-533-2119 and put 2-3 Construction Services to work for you.
It always seems to happen. We buy new tires and a week later we run over a nail. Not a problem when you have purchased your tires at Young's Tire and Wheel Center. You get the free flat repair for the life of your tires. On a budget, Young's has the best selection of new and used tires to save a little extra money. When the time comes for new tires, stop at the shop 4T's Trust to keep them rolling down the highway. Young's Tire and Wheel Center on South Commercial in Harrisonville.
What is one of your most precious commodities? Time. With sports, family, work, and school, time is precious. So why drive hours and waste time to save $20? Shop local and buy your home appliances at Troby's Maytag Home Appliance Center right here in Harrisonville. They deliver, service, issues that arise, all while you're putting money right back into the community. Stop wasting time and think Troby's first when you think of home appliances on Plaza Drive, right behind Hawthorne Bank.
When you're searching for insurance, call an agent in town that can protect you. Call CPSK for auto, life, renter's boat, ATV, or any other weekend toy you want covered. CPSK Insurance is an auto owner's affiliate, so call and talk to Summer, Randy, Amanda, or Chandra. They can give you a quote and get you covered quickly and easily. Business coverage is available as well. Call them today at 816-380-3800 or visit them online at www.cpskinsurance.com and let your local agents go to work for you.
Everyone needs a little kickstart at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, so head to Sonic of Harrisonville and kick away the afternoon fog. Grab an ice cold drink full of caffeine and kickstart your afternoon and evening. The best part, 2 to 4 is happy hour, and drinks are half price. Grab an afternoon snack of cheesy bites or jalapeno poppers, or order on the app for happy hour anytime. Sonic Happy Hour, where you kick away the fog. Also, visit 4ts.com and sign up for the Sonic Kick Return Contest. Sherwood Heating and Cooling provides quality services and amazing products from Carrier. Always going the extra mile to ensure that your heating and cooling units keep performing at optimal levels. Sherwood Heating and Cooling wants your family to be as comfortable as their own. Products come with warranties and service checkups by trained technicians that give you peace of mind. Call and schedule an appointment at 816-862-6610.
Take the struggle of making homemade pizza out of the equation. Go see Marshall and Stephanie Hamilton, the new owners at Harrisonville Papa Murphy's, and let them do the prep work. Daily specials, new calzones, fresh sides, creative fundraising, and limited time pizzas. There's something for the whole family. Don't forget, win or lose discounts every Saturday after the game on your order of $20 or more. Simply type CATS 50 after a win or CATS 25 after a loss and save big with Papa Murphy's of Harrisonville.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Harrisonville, Missouri. We're on the campus of Harrisonville Middle School, Memorial Stadium, homecoming 2023. Your Wildcats and the Roosters set to do battle in not only homecoming, but the Cass County Clash. It is time for tonight's keys to the game. Key number 1 for me, Dennis Rodman. I know you're sitting here thinking, Dennis Rodman, what? It's football season. Well, guess what? The Wildcats need to rebound, okay? They got to rebound from these first 2 games and these first 2 losses. And who was better at rebounding than Dennis Rodman? I don't think anybody. So the Cats have really got to do a good job tonight. They got to rebound from these first 2 games and come out and know that it's a second season already starting tonight because you have conference. Key number 2 for me tonight. Yahtzee. You want to know what Yahtzee is? Well, have you ever played Yahtzee? What do? You shake up a bunch of dice and you throw them on the ground, right? Well, the Cats have got to shake things up tonight. They got to try some new things. They got to open the offense up a little bit. You got to mix in the pass. You got to go with the run. One of the things you got to do on the pass, get Eli Baker involved. Okay, he has been your best pass catcher the last couple of years. Get him involved tonight. He had a big game against Pleasant Hill last year. But if you do that, it also opens up the run game for Nate Reynolds. He had a big game against Pleasant Hill last year. It was a close contest, one the Cats probably could have and should have won, but they didn't just quite get over the hump. So that is key number 2 to me tonight is Yahtzee. And key number 3 tonight, eat more chicken. Just like it says on the commercial for Chick-fil-A. You got to eat more chicken. Go out there tonight and thump the Roosters. They're your rival, but you can make a statement going against the Pleasant Hill Roosters tonight, a team that just missed an MRVC West championship last year and went all the way deep into the playoffs. So make a statement in conference that you're the team to beat in the MRVC West this year. You can do that with a win tonight. We'll see what happens. There's a lot of football to be played tonight, but the Cats have got to rebound, shake it up, and eat more chicken tonight. We'll see if they can hit those 3 keys of the game tonight and get back on the winning track. It gets no easier in the MRVC West. They got next week a date in Warrensburg with the Tigers. The following week, they will have Summit Christian in Lee Summit. Then they'll be back home against Clinton, on the road against Oak Grove, and back home for their finale against Odessa. Oh, and Center is sprinkled in there as well. I missed them. So a lot of football to be played yet this season. Cats 0-2, trying to get back on the winning track. It is your pregame show brought to you by our friends at Farmers Insurance, Brad Sainer Agency. We're going to take another time out. We'll be back with more on your pregame show right after this.
New logo, new colors, new app, and a new online banking platform. There may be a lot of new at Sherwood Community Bank, but one thing remains the same: community. Serving the area with 4 convenient locations, Sherwood is still your community bank. Come see what it's like to be part of the community with a new account. The small town bank with big city convenience. Sherwood Community Bank, your community bank.
Hello and welcome back to Memorial Stadium. You can hear the music pumping. The Cats are ready to take the field. We will then have our coin toss and our opening kickoff of the ball game. Pleasant Hill will be playing in their away white tops, white bottoms, purple sleeves, gold helmet, and the Cats will be playing in their gray tops with blue numbers, blue helmet, blue pants, and the blue helmet will have a number on one side, and it says in just regular font on the other, the Ville, as they have kind of took that in and been their mantra this year, and they're trying to get back to the days of the Ville in the early to mid 2000s. That's what they're looking to do. Again, you got to bounce back. You got to try to deal with your adversity you've been dealt with the first 2 weeks, and you got to throw it away. It is conference season starting tonight. You've got 7 games left in the regular season. Then it becomes district time. So you got plenty of time to get on the right track. I say it all the time. People probably get tired of me saying it, but trophies are won in November, not September and October. So we are ready for high school football. The Cats come out, and they are ready. We'll take one more. Well, we will not take one more timeout because James vanished on me. So we will keep it right here with you as we get ready for the captains to go out to midfield and do a coin toss. For the Wildcats tonight, we talked about the keys to the game. And again, it goes back to that second one I said, Yahtzee and mixing it up. You have got to go to a point where you get everybody involved. You do not want to become complacent and just rely on the legs of Nate Reynolds. If you mix it up, that makes Nate that much more of a weapon. You get Mitchell involved, throwing the ball around. They did a couple of times last week. They would throw on first down. They would spread it out a little bit, but then it seemed like they would fall back into a little bit too much of the running game. Obviously, we don't know what their game plan probably wanted to be because it ran backwards the other way so quickly, with it being 21-0 so fast, and it was 42-0 before it even got started in the second half. So they had to change their game plan up last week. See how they do it this week. So we are a few minutes away from your opening kick. And I have no idea where James went, so he must have went to the bathroom before he had to sit down for the game for a little bit. Cats walking out for the opening coin toss. and not all of the captains are going out there. That might have something to do with a little bit of the pregame festivities and such like that. So we will see how the coin toss goes. So we are ready for some football action after they get the handshakes and introductions taken care of here.
So I can do the work since I don't talk. Finally, I want to thank you for making people's days and making everyone.
Looking down at the field, seeing the coin toss going on. Official talking to both sides right now, telling them any random rules they might have with the ground crew or around the stadium if something gets hit or something happens, and just tell them to play a good, clean game as they are down there as well. So they are going to flip the coin and let us know who is going to get the opening kickoff. So we'll wait for that from the official as he goes through his. So captains for the Cats, normally Mason Mitchell out there, Cameron Lawful out there, not out there tonight, probably to do with pregame festivities as they were in the pregame with the nominees for homecoming. You saw that live earlier tonight, our homecoming festivities along with our Hall of Fame induction. Now we just await that opening kickoff. Want to thank all of our great sponsors on 4Ts, and without them, these broadcasts would not be possible, and I cannot wait to continue a great relationship with them over the next several years as Jerry takes the reins and new. So the Cats, or Pleasant Hill won, but they have deferred, and it will be Harrisonville ball. Harrisonville will go from the north to the south. Gary would be so proud that I know the north to the south. We will have our opening kickoff. We're going to take one more quick 30-second timeout. We'll be back after this.
Before every big purchase, you have to prepare. Prepare the easy way by calling Harrisonville's Farmers Insurance agent, Brad Sainer. Brad will make sure there are no holes in your coverage and take care of you with any lives mishaps. Prepare for great insurance coverage by calling Brad Sainer at 816-974-8105. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two.
We are farmers. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum.
Hello and welcome back. It is time for football Friday night. The Cats, the Roosters, Cass County Clash, homecoming style from Memorial Stadium. We await the opening kickoff. Lawful and Phillips, looks like Reynolds and Phillips back deep tonight. And here's the opening kick, high end over end kick, going to be taken by Phillips as he goes through his hands, going to pick it up at about the 5. Tries to get around a tackler, no. And it'll be 1st and 10, Cats inside their own 5. Not the way you want to start if you're the Wildcats.
Wildcats take over 1st and 10.
So here comes Mason Mitchell and the Wildcats for their first drive of the night. So 1st and 10 from their own 3-yard line, just underway on homecoming 2023, Wildcats and the Roosters. So up to the line they come. Going to go with that split formation, split veer type formation. 2 backs in the backfield, 2 wide receivers left side on 1st and 10, and they're going to pitch it back. And a throw right off the bat, wide open, and dropped at the 45-yard line. Michael Moore wide open, nobody within 15 yards, and it's through the hands and falls down. That was a little bit like Kadarius Toney last night a few different times. Kadarius struggled a little bit last night, but if you're Michael, you gotta shake the cobwebs off on that one. You gotta come back and you gotta go and catch that next pass because If not, it could lead to something like Kadarius where you have the yips a little bit, and you don't want that to happen. They're going to go in motion on 2nd down and 10. Looking to pass is Mitchell. He's out in the flats, overthrows his target, and just like that, 3rd down and 10 for the Wildcats.
Carter Johnson, ball's incomplete. 3rd down and 10.
So 11:42 to go here, first quarter. No score. 3rd and long coming up from the Cats in the shadow of their own end zone at their own 5-yard line. So 3rd and 10 from the 5 for the Cats. 11:42 to go. Taking a long time to get up to the line of scrimmage, under 10 on the play clock, and they're just now kind of breaking the huddle and getting to the line of scrimmage under 5 now. Shotgun formation, they're going to go in motion, fake the handoff, they're going to pitch it back to Reynolds, and Reynolds is on his feet to the 10 and almost to the 15, but not enough for a 1st down. It'll be 4th down. It'll give them some space to punt from on 4th and 1. So 4th down in the yard coming up for the Cats.
4th and 1.
And the Cats are going to go 3 and out on their first possession.
Bush on the defense for the Roosters.
So a couple incomplete passes on that, or couple incomplete passes. One from Mitchell, one from Reynolds. And here we go on 4th down, high end over end kick taken right at midfield by the Roosters, hauled in by Troy Gustin. And it'll be the Roosters' first chance at offense here with good field position right at midfield. Talking about our great sponsors for Wildcats: Max Motors, Young's Tire and Wheel Center, Lacey Dominic Shelter Insurance, 2-3 Construction, Troby's Maytag Home Appliance Center, Colby's Car Clinic, Sonic of Harrisonville, Show Me Auto Mall. We'll get to more here as this first quarter rolls on. 1st and 10 for the Roosters. And there's a handoff right up the middle. They go barreling forward 4-8, 9 yards, and then finally taken down. Braden Bush, the senior running back. It'll be a 2nd and 1 after the 9-yard gain by Bush. And a quick snap. Rolling out is Pleasant Hill. Throws down the sideline and out of bounds. Good possession there. Bo Daniel, the quarterback for the Roosters. 3rd down and a yard, they're going to call it, coming up. So 3rd and 1 coming up. Bo Daniel, the quarterback for the Roosters. Bush in the backfield, going to be their go-to back here tonight. They're going to go in motion. They're going to go on the counter. There's going to be a whistle, maybe a false start or a procedure. Nope, they're going to say offsides on the Cats, I believe. And that has been the story of the season so far by the Wildcats, is inopportune mistakes. You got a 3rd and 2. You got a chance to maybe push them back a little bit, force them to punt. Instead, you give up an automatic 1st down. So Daniel in the backfield, hands off to Bush. Bush right up the middle again. Cats swarm all over him, blue hats everywhere, and a yard gain for Pleasant Hill. That has been one of the strengths of the Cats, is that in that run game defense, and a quick hitter for Pleasant Hills. They're right back at it. Daniel looking to pass. He's going to roll out. Cats pressure, and he throws it out in the flats, complete up at about the 29-yard line. So going to bring up a 3rd down again for Pleasant Hill. 3rd and about 2 this time. So Daniel able to scramble out of trouble under pressure and loft a high pass for a 1st down. If you're the Wildcats, you've really got to do a good job of trying to cut those down. So they're going to go end around this time. 1st down and more for Sudeth. And it'll be a 1st down to the 19-yard line.
Carry for Pleasant Hill, tackled by number 20, Tegan Beechner.
And quick at it again, little quick offense here. No huddle, go and go some more. Bush a couple of yards and nothing doing as he is cut down there at about a 2-yard gain. Andrew Arnold in on the tackle. several others. Right back at it. Bush, ball, no, ball, and the Cats recover. So miscommunication by Pleasant Hill there. Ball out, and the Cats get a turnover they need desperately there after giving up about 31 yards on that first drive. So now the Cats have it at their own 16. Let's see if they can get a drive established here. That was really the trouble for them last week, is getting a drive rolling. They would get a couple of plays and then a mistake, and a couple of plays, a mistake. See if they can continue and sustain drives here tonight. 1st and 10, ball from the 16-yard line. And looking to pass is Mitchell. Chased out of the pocket. Going to have to get on his horse, and gets out of bounds and throws it out of bounds. Incomplete over on the near sideline. Chased out of bounds by Brody Kohler, sorry. So Kohler, with the pressure there, makes it 2nd down and 10. I said you got to mix it up a little. I have seen 3 passes out of the first 4 plays for the Wildcats. So I like to see them trying to open up that running game a little bit. 2nd down and 10 for the Cats from their own 16. 2 wide receivers to the left side. Split backs in the backfield. They're going to hand off for Phillips. He's going to fall forward for a couple.
Number 17, Brandon Phillips on the carry.
And it's going to bring up 3rd and 9. Where are they going to mark him? They're going to mark him for just a yard gain. So 3rd and 9 for the Cats.
3rd and 9 for the Wildcats for the 17-yard line.
8:39 to go here in the first. So 8:39 to go, first quarter. Cats with their 2nd possession, but not a whole lot doing for the Cats so far. Here we go on 3rd down, and they're going to go deep again. They got Baker. He hauls it in at the 40, to the 30, to the 20. Sideline, house call. Eli Baker. 83 yards down the sideline. Mitchell to Baker, and the Cats are on the board first, 6-0. There's a flag all the way back at the original line of scrimmage. So we'll see what the flag is. So a lot of excitement maybe for not here. Touchdown is good. Sideline warning on the Wildcats. So, and when the Cats score, you score. Free pizza. Lily Rowe with some free pizza from Papa Murphy's. So get to Papa Murphy's and get your free pizza, Lily Rowe. It is 6-0 Cats. Extra point coming up. The hold is up. The kick is good. And it's 7-0 Cats. We'll be right back after this.
When my family opened the first Culver's in Sauk City, Wisconsin, you know what we did? We gave it our all, making sure everyone felt welcome, sharing our favorite foods from around the state, like Butterburgers and fresh frozen custard, greeting every guest with all our heart, crafting each meal with care, believing a smile makes everything taste better. And it's a tradition we bring with us yet today, from our hometown to yours. Welcome to Delicious.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Harrisonville. The Cats lead 7-0. Early going of this one, an 83-yard bomb from Mitchell to Baker. I'm not going to say it, but yeah, I'm going to say it. What did I say in the pregame show? I said, you got to mix it up. I said, you got to get Eli Baker involved. What did they do? Eli Baker, 1 reception, 83 yards, and a touchdown, and the Cats are on the board first. First down and 10 going to be coming up for Pleasant Hill after the kickoff, hopefully. Cats set to kick from their own 40-yard line. Homecoming 2023 and the Cass County Clash all rolled into one here this year. And here comes the kick. That's a squib kick off the hands of Pleasant Hill. Cats dive at it. Pleasant Hill going to cover it at their own 35, and it'll be Pleasant Hill football.
Brought down by a host of Wildcats, Pleasant Hill takes over 1st and 10 on their own 35-yard.
Going to have to stay
8 minutes remaining in the first quarter.
on my watch here in this one as Pleasant Hill likes to get it and go. 1st and 10 for Pleasant Hill from their own 35. Daniel at quarterback. They're going to go in motion and hand off to the outside. Nowhere to go for Bush.
On the carries, number 25, Braden Bush for the Roosters.
So Bush actually loses 2. So quickly back to the line. Pistol formation this time. 2 wide receivers to your right, 1 to your left. Shot, and they get it back to Daniel. Daniel going to have to move out of pressure. Tries to get his receiver. Suddeth on the run, but incomplete. And it brings up 3rd down and 12. Looks like that touchdown gave a little fire to the Wildcats, not only crowd, but sideline, as they are fired up here on this one, flying around a little bit more like we saw against MICDS in the first game of the season. So 3rd down and 12 coming up. 2 wide receivers to your left, 2 to your right. Pistol formation. Daniel has Bush behind him in the backfield on 3rd and long from his own 33. And Daniel looking back to pass. He's going to throw it into the flats. Has his man. Ball pops free. Cats fall on it. Back-to-back fumble recoveries for the Cats. What a great helmet on the ball right there. Replay coming up. And just pop that helmet right on the ball, and the Cats take over deep in Pleasant Hill territory at the Pleasant Hill 29-yard line. You got to capitalize if you're the Cats. You're just outside of that Red Barn Ranch red zone. You want to get into the end zone, into the red zone. If you get in the red zone, you want to score. We got a whistle and a timeout. That'll be the officials' timeout for a water break here in the first quarter. We'll take a timeout as well. Cats up 7-0, knocking on the door again.
Hey everyone, Cody here with Aikens PC Repair, the exclusive computer repair company for 4Ts. Slow computer got you down? We offer virus removal and hardware repair to get you back in action. And with our antivirus software, we can help prevent future infections. Check us out today at 105 East Mechanic Street in historic downtown Harrisonville.
Welcome back. Cats lead 7-0. After the water break timeout, they will have the ball at the Pleasant Hill 29-yard lines. Going from the north to the south, Cats in their gray tops, blue bottoms, blue helmets. Pleasant Hill in their white tops, white bottoms, purple writing, purple sleeves, gold helmets. 1st and 10 coming up for the Cats. Cats lead 7-0, still have not got a first down here in the ball game and have not even been in the red zone. You always like when you can start off like that. In motion, they're going to go with Lawful. And now they're going to hand off. It'll be Reynolds. And Reynolds squirts through a hole inside the 20. They're going to mark him, it looks like, at about the 20, a 9-yard run. So 9 yards on his second attempt. He has got 2 carries for 18 yards in the early going of this one. 2nd and a yard coming. Ball just close to the 20-yard line here. 7 minutes to go, first quarter. Lone back in the backfield this time is Reynolds. 2 wide receivers to his left, 2 to his right. To the right is Lawful and Moore. And we got a whistle. Maybe a timeout call. See what they do.
Play's blown dead.
It's like we will have a timeout on the field. Cats want to talk it over on 2nd and 1. We'll be right back after this.
Hey, I'm Matt with the Red Barn Ranch just north of Harrisonville, Missouri. As a 4th-generation farmer, it was important for me to be able to share our farm experience with the rest of the community. We opened Red Barn Ranch to provide just that. someplace that people can come and experience the farm and walk around and have a good time and make lifelong memories. Red Barn Ranch has grown over the last 9 years from just solely a pumpkin patch to a full farm experience. We've got rides, slides, attractions of all kinds, food, a bar, and a little bit of everything. We'd love for you guys to come see us in person. We're located just 2 miles north of Harrisonville. For more information, you can check us out on Google, Facebook, or redbarnranch.farm. We'll see you at the patch.
All right, back to action. 2nd and 1 coming up for the Cats. Veer formation on 2nd and short, and they're going to hand off to the wing back. No, they're trying to go off the end there. Stood up, going to be 3rd down and short. Gave that one to Johnston that time. Going to bring up 3rd down and 2, so a loss of a yard by Johnston. So it brings up 3rd down and 2 for the Cats here. Again, this was what hampered them against MICDS. They got great field position and they could not capitalize on it. Going to go 2 wide receivers to their left, 1 to their right. Pistol formation, Mitchell and Reynolds. They're going to look to run and up the middle. Good read by Mitchell. It'll be a Troby's Maytag Home Appliance Center 1st down. Gain of 7 on the play for Mitchell. So into the Red Barn Ranch red zone are the Cats with a 1st and 10 down to the 14-yard line. We go back to that split back veer formation. 2 backs in the backfield, Reynolds and Phillips on 1st and 10. And this time they're going to hand off to Reynolds. Corner and out of bounds at the 1-yard line. Showed his speed there. Where are they going to mark him? About at the 2. So it'll be another Troby's Maytag Home Appliance Center 1st down all the way down to the 2. So a 12-yard run. And it'll be 1st and goal from the 2 for the Cats in the Red Barn Ranch red zone. 5:31 to go here in the 1st quarter. So backs in the backfield. 1st and goal. Reynolds fumbles it into the end zone, and down the sideline go the Pleasant Hill Roosters. Almost chased down, now still chasing. Across the field he goes, and finally taken down at about the 15-yard line. Troy Guston, an 86-yard return, and it sets up Pleasant Hill at their own, or at the Wildcat 16-yard line. So you want to talk about worst case scenarios? There's one right there. Trying to get it in the end zone, and instead it fumbles into the end zone and returned for 80-plus yards into the red zone for Pleasant Hill. Pistol formation, Daniel and Bush. Wide receiver left, wide receiver to the right. They're going to go up the middle with Bush. He breaks the tackle inside the 10 to the 5 to the house. Is Bush. And just like that, an almost 14-0 game turns into a 7-6 game and a chance for Pleasant Hill to tie it up. So one play and 16 yards for Pleasant Hill, and it's just like that 7-6 ball game. Old swinging gate look here from Pleasant Hill. See what they go with on this extra point attempt.
Back to kick for the Roosters, number 17, Dylan Jackson.
So Jackson going to kick it through after they go back to normal formation here. Kick is up. Kick is good. And we're knotted at 7-all. So a change of events in the 1st quarter. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this.
Both at 7.
Everyone needs an advocate in the insurance world. Let Lacey Domnick of Shelter Insurance be an advocate for you. With free policy review and quotes, she aims to help you weigh your options. With auto, home, life, and business insurance, Lacey wants you to have a positive and friendly experience. A former Wildcat herself, it is important for Lacey to support the community and Wildcats. Call today to set up an appointment at 816-380-2700 with Lacey.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back. 5:06 to go here in the first quarter in the 7-7 contest. Cats knocking on the door in the red zone. Third time this year they've gone into the red zone and come out with 0 points. They got to cut those down if they want to get in the MRVC West race. Now Phillips stays on his feet past the 25 up to about the 28-yard line. Good kick return by Phillips. I feel like it's a good time to welcome in Christy Diamond, our kick return contestant tonight, our Sonic kick return contestant. If the Cats return a kick for a touchdown, she will win a $70 Sonic gift card. She will get a $10 Sonic gift card just for playing if the Cats do not return one for a touchdown. So 1st and 10 Cats on their own 28. Pistol formation, 2 wide receivers to your left, 2 to your right on 1st and 10. Mitchell going to throws in the flats for Baker, spins away from the defender, up to the 35-yard line.
Caught by number 11, Eli Baker.
Baker for 7 there, his second catch.
7-yard gain on the play, 2nd down and 3 for the Wildcats. From the 35-yard
So 2 receptions for 90 yards already in the game for Eli Baker. 2nd and 3 coming up, 4:30 to go here still in the first quarter of play. Wide receiver to the left in motion. They're going to go with Lawful. Looking to pass is Mitchell. Good block by the Cats. And then right into the hands of the Roosters. Not sure what Mitchell saw in that one. I did not even see a cat in the vicinity, and Snyder Lane snatches it away for an interception, and just like that, Pleasant Hill in the driver's seat in Cat territory down at the 42 of the Wildcats. So 1st and 10 coming up. Pistol formation, Bush behind Daniel. On 1st and 10, they're going to fake to Bush. They're going to go deep down the field for the intended target. Incomplete. Suddeth, the intended receiver.
Pass intended for number 1, Grayson Suddeth.
So Suddeth, incomplete pass, brings up 2nd and 10. I remember last couple of years with Pleasant Hill, they don't do a whole lot of different things on offense, and you've seen it. Their main target has been Suddeth, and their main running back has been Bush. Key on those two, make somebody else beat you. Shotgun formation this time on 2nd and 10. They're going to go in motion. As soon as I say it, they're going to hand off in motion to 9, Minor, and Minor's going to get a gain of about 6, and it brings up 3rd down. 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6 coming up. So a 4-yard gain by Minor. And this time, and a quick flag there.
Flag on the play.
Pleasant Hill likes to go fast. And let's see if it cost them this time, and it does. That's the thing about going fast. You got to get your guys up and get them set. They do not get set. It'll bring up 3rd down and 11, which will benefit the Cats. We'll see what they go play call-wise here, because if they run it, I'm going to say they're going to go in 4-down territory. Shotgun formation, 2 to the left, 2 to the right, in motion. They're going to go with Suddeth. They're going to roll out. Daniel looking to pass, looks back the other way, chased out of the pocket, throws it in the flats for his running back, Bush, and he's going to have enough for a 1st down on 3rd down and 11. Backdoor screen to Bush there, just kind of out in the flat, toss to him. And it looks like they're going to mark him just shy. So 4th and 1. So an 11-yard gain. They needed 12. And 4th and short coming up with 3:28 to go in the first quarter. And they're going to hand off to Bush, and he's going to get the first down and more inside the 30 down to the 27-yard line.
Tackled by number 40, Darian Polk for the Wildcats.
All the way down to the 27. It'll be 1st and 10. And this time they're going to go Bush to the near side and has to fall on it. Like he dropped the ball there. So a lot of miscues early on in this first quarter. Ball on the turf a lot. Turnovers, 2 turnovers for the Cats. 1 for Pleasant Hill already. Brings up 2nd down and 12 for Pleasant Hill. They're going to go trips to the left side. Pistol formation, and Daniel looking over to that left side, now chased out of the pocket and sacked for a loss. That is San Nicolas. So San Nicolas with the sack. Brings up a 3rd down and 15. They're going to mark it 14, so 3rd and 14 for Pleasant Hill. At the Cat, 31-yard line. Pistol formation for Daniel, has Bush behind him. Bush going to go out on a wheel route. They're going to throw over the middle. Suddeth complete for a first down to the 10-yard line.
Tackle made by number 15, Tryon Samples for the Wildcats.
And it'll be a 1st and 10, and Pleasant Hill is set and ready to roll. And again, false start on Pleasant Hill, though, on the quick go. It's like they're going to say the ball was not set. Oh, no, they're going to say false start. So it'll be 5 yards backed up. So it'll be a 1st down and 15 now. So 1st and 15 coming up. 2 wide receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Pistol formation again for Pleasant Hill. Nowhere to go. Cats take him down at the 25-yard line. Melzer on the blitz that time, and it's a sack for the Cats. Pushes them back to 2nd down and about 21. 2nd and 21 coming up for the Roosters here. So Melzer comes through on the backside. And 2nd and long for Pleasant Hill. 2 wide receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Shotgun formation this time. Bush next to Daniel. They're going to go in motion. Rolling out is Daniel. He looks in the flats. Finds his target down to the 10. Inside the 10. Inside almost to the 5-yard line. Minor with the reception. His 2nd touch of the night. He had an end around, and this time out of the flats he goes. It's a little flat route by number 9, Minor there, and it brings up 3rd and manageable, 3rd and 5. You got to figure it's 4-down territory for the Roosters. Pretty close, though. You could probably go with a field goal in this situation. Shotgun formation. Daniel looking to throw, nowhere to go, and he's chased out of the pocket. Still throws it up for a touchdown for Pleasant Hill. Caught for Pleasant Hill. Tyler Wise with the reception, and you can never give up on a play if you're on the defensive side of the ball, and it looked like they just kind of gave up on the people running around in the end zone, even though he was not down yet. So it'll bring up an extra point and a 14-7 lead for Pleasant Hill. Kick is up. Kick is good. We'll take a timeout. Cats down 14-7.
At Signature Will and Trust, owner and managing attorney Danielle Scavuzzo and attorneys Salvatore Scavuzzo and Brendan Barker tailor estate plans to fit your individual and family needs. A properly executed estate plan protects you and your loved ones in the event of your incapacity or death. Now is the time to call and schedule an appointment for a free consultation with Signature Will and Trust at 816-237-8555. The choice of a lawyer is an important decision and should not be based solely on advertisements.
What a change of events in this one. Cats were up 7-0. They're in the Red Barn Ranch red zone. First and goal. They get it to second and goal. And a fumble by Reynolds turns it over. And they go back the other way. Cats look like they avoid catastrophe. Instead, it is now 14-7. Pleasant Hill after they have answered with 14 unanswered points after a couple of short fields. Here we go. From their own 10, Phillips to about the 18, and he is stood up and hammered on the far side by Minor.
Brought down by number 9, Aiden Minor.
Brings up a 1st and 10 for the Cats from their own 20. So ball in their own 20 here. So 1st and 10 coming up for the Cats. Baker near side. Lawful far side. Johnston off the right side as well. In the pistol is Mitchell. He's going to hand it to Reynolds. Nowhere to go. Loss of about 8. They're going to mark him at about the 16, so a negative play of 4 yards.
Brought down by number 62, Carter Hall, and 55, Brody Kohler.
So brings up 2nd down and 14 with 40 seconds to go in what seems like the longest first quarter in the history of high school sports. 2nd down, 14 to go. Cats will have to at least snap it one more time here. Play clock under 15. To the line of scrimmage they go. 2 wide receiver set. Near side, pistol formation again. Reynolds behind Mitchell. Mitchell looking to roll out. Thought about throwing, throws it down the sideline, incomplete, right off the hands of Johnston and out of bounds. It'll bring up a 3rd down. 3rd down and 14 now. So I thought there'd be just one last play, but the incomplete pass makes it 3rd down. And the clock stops with 7.1 seconds to go. A lot has happened here in just one quarter of play. Cats up 7-0, almost make it 14-0 instead of a 85-yard touchdown or 85-yard fumble return. Then they punch it in for a touchdown and get the ball back again on an interception. This time they throw it out in the flats for Phillips to the 20, 25, cut back 30, out of bounds he goes. As it is marked out at the 34-yard line. So that is a Troby's Maytag Home Appliance Center 1st down. And that is how we will end the first quarter. We'll be back after this.
One of the scariest tasks is taking your car to a mechanic. The best mechanics are in Harrisonville at Colby's Car Clinic. Colby's has expanded his shop and has ASE certified mechanics, the latest equipment to keep your vehicle running smooth all year long. Colby's Car Clinic takes the fear out of getting your car fixed. So call Colby today at 816-380-3000 to schedule an appointment or head to the Big Blue Building behind O'Reilly's.
All right, welcome back. One quarter in the books. Cats trail 14-7. They were able to get a 1st down to end the first quarter. Outgained Pleasant Hill in that first half thanks to the one long touchdown throw as well as a couple of good runs by Reynolds. in short fields for Pleasant Hill. Pleasant Hill up 14-7, though, with less than 100 yards total offense. You'll take that any time if you're Pleasant Hill. So 1st and 10, ball at the 34. Split back formation. They're going to hand off for Phillips. Nope, fake handoff. Mitchell wanted to keep it.
Number 7, Mason Mitchell on the quarterback keeper for the Cats.
But it's a 3-yard loss. So brings up 2nd down and 13.
3 in the play. Brings a 2nd down and 13 for the Wildcats. Further on 31-yard line.
Pleasant Hill made it all the way to the state semifinals last year, where they were beat by Cardinal Ritter 54-35. They were 11-2 on the year, were the Roosters. In motion they go with Lawful. Mitchell going to roll out and throw on 2nd and long. Far side still looking. He's going to chuck it deep. Nobody there. And a flag could be a hold. You get a player roll out like quarterback roll out like that, usually it is a hold. And if it's a spot hold, it's not going to be good for the Cats. They got that marked at about the 27. That'll push them back all the way to the 17-yard line.
The penalty's holding against the Wildcats. That'll march it back. Repeat 2nd down.
Marks them all the way back at the 21-yard line. So 2nd down.
2nd down and 23 for the Wildcats.
Haven't said this much this year. Haven't had a chance to, but it is 2nd down and Archie for the Wildcats with 11:08 to go here in the first half of play. 2 wide receivers to your left, 2 to your right. In motion they go with Lawful. They fake the handoff to Lawful, and they fire it deep again. Baker, he's on his horse, and he gets it at the 39-yard line. 40-yard catch by Baker. His 3rd reception of the night puts him over 100 yards. 130 yards and 3 receptions. You'll take those stats every night. 1 touchdown for Baker. So 1st and 10 down to the 39 of Pleasant Hill. Back to the split back formation. In motion they go with Lawful. And they look to hand off, and they get it to Phillips. Little cutback run by Phillips inside the 10. That cutback was beautiful. Gets him all the way down to the 5-yard line. "34-yard run by Phillips. And the Cats are in the Red Barn Ranch red zone with a 1st and goal after the Trophies Maytag Home Appliance Center 1st down run by Brandon Phillips. So 1st and goal to go for the Cats. They've got to cash in the Red Barn Ranch red zone. Split back formation, whistle, and a timeout, I believe, called by Harrisonville here. Coach Maxwell was way down the sideline.
Timeout, Harrisonville.
And it is a Harrisonville timeout with 10:05 to go. First half, Cats trail 14-7. We'll be right back after this.
One of the scariest tasks is taking your car to a mechanic. The best mechanics are in Harrisonville at Colby's Car Clinic. Colby's has expanded his shop and has ASE certified mechanics, the latest equipment to keep your vehicle running smooth all year long. Colby's Car Clinic takes the fear out of getting your car fixed. So call Colby today at 816-380-3000 to schedule an appointment or head to the Big Blue Building behind O'Reilly's.
All right, welcome back. 10:05 to go here. First half of this one. Cats lead it Pleasant Hill leads it 14-7, and the Cats are threatening with a 1st and goal down at the 6-yard line. So we'll see if the Cats draw up on 1st and goal again. We've talked about it. the red zone trips and no points have bit the Cats several times this year already. And here we go on. Well, we're waiting. There's a whistle. Official not in place yet. Now it looks like
this is our second quarter official timeout, water break.
Water timeout now. I guess I don't really know what's going on. And so it is going to be our water break timeout. We'll take one as well. We'll be right back.
You should never be penalized with high insurance rates or terrible coverage. Cameron Chenoweth of American Family makes sure you will not see a yellow flag. Instead, you will get quality service and coverage no matter your policy. Cameron's goal for you is coverage you can count on if a claim happens. So don't worry about penalties at Cameron Chenoweth's American Family Agency. Call Cam at 816-380-3996 for a quote today.
All right, welcome back. Cats trail 14-7 with 10 minutes to go, still here in the first half of play. We had a timeout, and then we had a water break timeout. So I have no idea what is really going on right now because Pleasant Hill's still out there. They're walking over to the sideline again with 10:05 to go. So a lot of indecision going on. She got an update from my lovely wife, Angela, and the Warrensburg Tigers are leading their rivalry game 26-0 over Smith Cotton. That game over in Sedalia tonight.
That's one of the glamorous jobs of being a head coach, fans. Cleaning up the field.
Not sure what happened. Maybe water got spilt over there or something. Coach Maxwell went over there to clean it up. 10:05 to go here. 10:05 to go here in the first half. Cats in business in the Red Barn Ranch red zone. Mitchell going to take it under center in the split back formation. Lawful near side by himself. They're going to pitch it back to Reynolds. He cuts back, nowhere to go. Gold helmets all over him. And ball popped out, but they're going to say he was down. Another 4-yard loss by Reynolds. His last two runs have been -4 and -4.
Loss of 3 on the play. Second down and goal for the Wildcats from the Pleasant Hill 9-yard line.
So second down and goal now in the Red Barn Ranch red zone. Stay in that split back veer formation on second down and goal. Now it's going to be 2nd and 15 as a 2nd and goal. And again, the red zone and the Red Barn Ranch red zone, not kind to the Cats as they're going the wrong way. If they do anything else wrong, they're going to be out of the red zone and still be in a goal-to-go situation. So it'll be 2nd down and goal from the 14 for the Cats.
From the Pleasant Hill 14-yard line.
Going to have to change up your thought process here probably. They're going to go with 2 wide receivers. Lone back in the backfield is Reynolds. Under center is Mitchell. And they're going to fake the handoff to Reynolds, and Mitchell cuts back at the 10, spins down to the 5-yard line. 9-yard run. Mason Mitchell.
The Pleasant Hill 5-yard line. 3rd down and goal.
So Mitchell with the run there. For 9 yards.
Number 7, Jackson Schuler on the tackle for the Roosters.
So here we go. It'll be 3rd and goal now, back at the 5 for the Cats. 2 wide receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Lone back is Reynolds on 3rd and goal. Cats trying to cash it in the Red Barn Ranch red zone, and they're not going to. It'll be fourth down and goal from about the 6. So Mitchell going to lose a yard on that one.
Goal for the Wildcats from the Pleasant Hill 6-yard line.
So 4th and goal. Cats look like they're going to go for it here on 4th and goal. 7:45 to go, first half. Split back formation. A fake. The handoffs, nowhere to go. Pleasant Hill had it snuffed out, and they're going to take over on their own 16-yard line on the sack.
Turnover on downs. Pleasant Hill takes the ball, 1st and 10.
In the first 3 games, that is the 4th trip into the red zone, and the Cats have come up with nothing. Nada, 0, zilch. Not what you want. Second time this game, 2 times in the first game. And the bad thing is in both of those games where they got to the red zone and they were not able to get it in the end zone, it ended up being a close game at the end. We're going to take a timeout, 7.5 to go in the first half. We'll be back after this.
Church & Dwight is one of the world leaders in household and personal care products, and we want you to join our team in Harrisonville. You'll get the chance to work with winning brands that consumers love. We offer starting salaries ranging from $20.50 to $39 per hour, depending on experience. A signing bonus of $2,500, comprehensive benefits, paid time off, and every other weekend is a 3-day weekend. To apply, go to churchdewhite.com and click on careers.
Welcome back. 7.5 to go. First half, Cats trail 14-7, and it's like a scene out of the Groundhog's Day movie where the same thing keep happening over and over and over again for the Cats. We'll get to it after this first down play. 3 wide receivers near side. They're going to go in motion. Hand off Bush. No, keeping himself is Daniel. Daniel into the open field. He's past the 25 up to the 30-yard line. And a big first down run for another first down. 18-yard run.
Number 24, Case Belzer for the Wildcats.
So what I was saying there is they quickly get back to the line of scrimmage and go no huddle here. 3 wide receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side. Up the middle they go to Bush, and Bush going to take a quick 8 yards, and back they go, wanting to get right back to the line of scrimmage. Going to bring up second down and a yard. I would tell you my story, but I'm not going to get to it with Pleasant Hill out there. And the ball on the turf, covered up by Pleasant Hill. On second down, and they're going to lose about 5 yards. Going to bring up 3rd down and 5. So 3rd and 5 coming up for Pleasant Hill. So 3rd down coming up. Trips to the near side for Pleasant Hill, and offsides by the Cats. Remember what I was saying about Groundhog's Day? There it is again. The Cats continue to shoot themselves in the foot and have the same mistakes over and over. Trips into the red zone for 0 points. That does not help. 3rd down and 5s turning into first downs because you jump off sides. That doesn't help. 1st and 10 coming up for Pleasant Hill. Daniel looking to throw. He is chased out of the pocket by Sims. Throws it near sideline and incomplete. Out of bounds. It'll bring it up 2nd and 10 with 6:21 to go here in the first half.
2nd and 10.
So 6:21 to go here, first half. 14-7 Pleasant Hill. They got the ball. Cats have had their chances. They have not capitalized on those chances tonight. Got to get a good big play on defense here to try to get the ball back before half. Pleasant Hill will get the ball to start the second half. Up the middle they go with Bush. He's going nowhere. Might have got a yard. Several blue helmets in on that one. Off the bottom of the...
On the carry for the Roosters, brought down by a pack of Wildcats.
Trying to figure out who the last one was off the bottom of that pile. Bring up 3rd down and 9. Daniel looking to throw. Throws it out in the flats. Wide open. and a first down for Pleasant Hill. Caught in the near side, Tyler Wise. It'll be 1st and 10. So 1st and 10 for Pleasant Hill.
47-yard line.
Into Cat territory, down to the Cat 47-yard line. Good drive put together by the Cats. Are going to hand it off this time to the near side on that end around. They've ran that a couple of times. That was Minor on the near side. So 2nd and 9 coming up.
46-yard line.
Looking at the sideline here, taking a little bit of time this time. Going to go in with a little bunch formation with 2 wide receivers off of each end. They're going to hand off to Bush. He gets to the outside, cuts back to the 40, past the first down marker, inside the 40 to the 36-yard line, 10-yard gain, and another Pleasant Hill first down. Pleasant Hill playing the time game here now, knowing if they can get a touchdown and then hold Harrisonville, they can flip the script a little bit. All the way down the sideline again for Pleasant Hill.
That was a first down play.
So another first down.
Bush on the carry for Pleasant Hill, forced out of bounds by number 5, Assanay. Resulting in play, first down.
Bush with the carry, be another first down run. And Harrisonville going to take a timeout to take a breather. We'll take a timeout as well. Pleasant Hill knocking on the door again.
Ready to upgrade your patio for those football watch parties? Call Ethan Young with 2-3 Construction Services to get started today. He can create a fun patio area complete with a fire pit in case it gets a bit chilly for one of those Wildcat or Chiefs fall nights. If a new driveway or floor for the shop is part of your upgrade, he will help you there as well. Call Ethan today at 816-533-2119 and put 2-3 Construction Services to work for you.
Welcome back. 4:47 to go in the half. Cats trying to slow the no-huddle Pleasant Hill offense down, calls the timeout. Pleasant Hill drove from their own 15 into Cat territory down to the Cat 25-yard line. 4:47 to go. First half, 14-7 the score.
First and 10 on the Harrisonville 25-yard line.
Bush and Daniel in the backfield. They're going to hand off to Bush. He tries to get to the outside. Gets to the outside, stiff arms a couple inside the 15 down to the 10-yard line. 15-yard run by Bush. And it'll be a first and goal down to the 10 with 4:36 to go here in the first half. First and 10 coming up. Daniel stands at the 15 of the Cats. There you go on first 10, handoff to Bush again. Nowhere to go that time. Cats sniffed that one out. So it will be second and goal from the 10.
The Roosters brought down by number 65, Owen Adair for the Wildcats.
Cats really need a big play on defense here. Gonna throw, they throw into the flats. Inside the 10 all the way down to the 1-yard line. And again, that's the big tight end over there. Wise with the catch, and it'll be third and goal from about the 1. And Bush will pound it in for 6. And just like that, it's 20-7.
Touchdown on the by 25, Brayden Bush on the short run.
So the Cats give up a touchdown here with 3:53 to go in the half and trail at 20-7 over Pleasant Hill. 85-yard drive by Pleasant Hill there. Quickly down the field into the end zone. Extra point coming up. Snap. The hold, the kick is good. 21-7. Roosters with the lead. We'll be back.
It always seems to happen. We buy new tires and a week later we run over a nail. Not a problem when you have purchased your tires at Young's Tire and Wheel Center. You get the free flat repair for the life of your tires. On a budget, Young's has the best selection of new and used tires to save a little extra money. When the time comes for new tires, stop at the shop 4T's Trust to keep them rolling down the highway. Young's Tire and Wheel Center on South Commercial in Harrisonville.
Welcome back. 3:53 to go here in the first half of play. Cats trail 21-7. They're going to get another shot at it here before the half. High end over in kick. Reynolds going to step in front of it, take it at the 10. Tries to get to the outside of the 20, 25. Stays on his feet and then is still on his feet past the 30-yard line up to about the 32. That was a Nate Reynolds frustration run right there. He was so mad. He bounced around, bounced off tackles, 21-yard return. And it'll be 1st and 10 for the Cats. Mark it just shy of the 32. So it'll be 1st and 10 Cats from their own 32 with 3:42 to go in the half. Split back formation. Reynolds and Phillips in the backfield behind Mitchell on 1st and 10. They're going to pitch back. They're going to try that same play they did earlier. Mitchell trying to go for the ball is Moore, draws the flag. Sudeth. Second incompletion by Reynolds on the night. Jackson Schuler was the recipient of the pass interference, but man, those don't hurt near as bad as they do in the NFL. That could have been a 50-yard NFL flag. Instead, it's just 15. That's a smart play if you're going to be getting beat down the sideline. So 1st and 10. Pistol formation, 2 to the left, 2 to the right. Mitchell going to go in motion with Johnston. They're going to fake to Johnston, and now Mitchell going to have to roll out of the pocket, still on his horse. Far side going to float it out of bounds. And then complete, going to bring up 2nd down and 10.
From the Pleasant Hill 47-yard line.
So 2nd and 10 coming up from the 47-yard line. So 2nd and 10 coming up for the Cats. They're going to pitch it back to Reynolds. Again, gets to the outside. Nowhere to go. Drilled out of bounds on the far sideline.
That's number 22, Nate Reynolds on the carry for Harrisonville. Forced out of bounds by number 12, Troy Gustin.
So 3rd down and 8 coming up for the Cats here. Ball at their own 49-yard line.
3rd and 8 correction.
So Cats would love to get a 1st down here, keep this drive going, and try to get points before half because Pleasant Hill will get the ball to start in the 2nd half. Wide receiver left, wide receiver right, pistol formation. Fake the handoff to Reynolds. They're going to look to throw. Out of the pocket goes Mitchell. Stays on his feet, throws it out of bounds, and it'll bring up 4th down and 8. And again, the Cats are going to have to punt it away with a little over 2 minutes to go here in the first half. And, you know, looking at this half, a couple of things I see. Number one, they got to get a little bit better push from their offensive line. That's been a struggle tonight. You got to key a little bit of that because Pleasant Hill is doing their job on the defensive line. Reynolds boots it away all the way down to about the 20-yard line. Return chance for Pleasant Hill, but just a couple of yards for Guston. And with 2:23 to go, as quick as they move the ball and as quick as they roll, I would not be surprised if Pleasant Hill doesn't try to put a quick 6 on the board. They already lead by 14. This could be a chance for them to lead by 21 going to the half and getting getting the football back. 1st and 10. So in motion, handoff to Bush. Bush goes nowhere. Cats sniff that one out in the backfield.
Carry for the Roosters. Brought down by number 65, Owen Adair for the Wildcats. Loss of 2 on the play, 2nd and 12.
Brings up a 2nd down. Again, Bush going to take the handoff, cuts back on his feet past the 30 to the 32, brings up 3rd down and about 2 with 1:40 to go here in the half. Look to try to get a 1st down here. Pleasant Hill not going to get it, going to be up 4th down. Do the Cats call timeout here?
A 3rd down play, rather.
So no gain, brings up 4th down. Will Pleasant Hill punt it away here?
Great push on the carry, brought down by number 80, Andrew Arnold. Result of that play is 4th down.
Pleasant Hill rolling the dice here with 1:15 to go, trusting their defense if they can't get it here. Looks like, they may run the clock down here. Looks like that's what they're going to do. Looks like they were going to fake go for it there, try to draw them off sides. 10 seconds now on the play clock, under a minute on the game clock. So they're going to bleed it dry, and Harrisonville not calling a timeout. Don't have any left, and that's where that can hurt you. They've already used all their timeouts in the first half. They could have called a timeout, saved about 25 seconds, and had decent field position. Instead, it goes down to 48 seconds on the game clock. So the Cats are going to have a hurry-up offense here in the last minute of this first half of play. Let me reset it for you. 21-7. Roosters lead the Cats. Cats were leading 7-0 in this one. Cats were leading 7-0 in this one. They were driving. They had a 1st and goal at the 3. A fumble into the end zone, returned for 85 yards. Shut up a short field and a touchdown for Pleasant Hill to tie it up at 7 apiece. Pleasant Hill then got an interception off of a errant Mitchell pass, and they pumped it in for another touchdown, made it 14-7. Cats stall out on a drive. Pleasant Hill puts it in again, makes it 21-7. And actually, it was 14-7. Harrisonville got in the red zone and could not capitalize, made it 21-7. So a couple of Cat miscues have led to 14 of the 21 points led to all 21 points. Now there is a good play for the Cats. They're going to have 1st and goal. No, they're going to have touchdown end zone. The punter just got annihilated at the 1-yard line, and the Cats rebound for a touchdown, make it 21-13. Cats with the touchdown. Huge hit there. I'm thrown off here tonight. I've only got one person to talk to, myself. I look back at these guys. I didn't know if they did a replay or not. So it'll be extra point coming up here. They're going to talk about it. I think they're going to put them down at about the 1-yard line is what I think they're going to end up doing, because you can't advance that muff maybe. but we'll see. No, it is going to be a touchdown. So 21-13. They came over and said something to Maxwell. I was afraid they were going to say that it was not a touchdown. Snap, hold, kick. It is good. Catch trail 21-14 with 39 seconds to go in the half. We'll be right back.
You have choices when buying a vehicle. Show Me Auto Mall is your right choice. Getting you financed with even less than perfect credit because everyone needs a reliable vehicle at an affordable price. Need service? Take a loaner while you wait. With a broad selection, you will find a vehicle that is right for you. Show Me Auto Mall is here to make buying a vehicle hassle-free. Go see the crew at Show Me today on 291 across from Walmart.
Welcome back. 39.7 seconds to go. Hold that thought till halftime, Jerry. 21-14 is our score. I would say to you, take a chance here with 39 seconds to go in the half and try to get a sneaky onside kick. However, actually there was a penalty. There must have been a penalty on that. So point after penalty pushes it all the way to the 45-yard line. What I was going to say is, do you take a chance here, onside kick it? It's got to at least get to the 35 because you don't get the ball at halftime. This would be a good time to try an onside kick here. The only problem is Pleasant Hill can score, and they can score in a hurry. So we're awaiting the kick. And it is an onside kick, and the Cats try to dive on it. It'll be 1st and 10.
Flag on the play.
And this time, we'll see who this is on. This is on Harrisonville. It is a stupid penalty. I'm just going to say it. Maybe it didn't go 10 yards. Maybe that's what they're going to say. Touch before 10 yards. That wouldn't be as bad as a personal foul penalty, is what I thought they did, because they chucked that one out real fast. Oh, it is on Pleasant Hill in Harrisonville. So they will offset, and it'll be 1st and 10 Pleasant Hill from their own 34. So what does Pleasant Hill do here?
34 seconds left in the half.
Looks like they're going to take a knee and go to the half up 7 in the formation they're in here. That's the kneel down formation. Harrisonville, no timeouts to stop the clock, so one kneel down should do it.
Pleasant Hill takes a knee.
Clock not running. Now the clock is rolling. So Pleasant Hill does not have to snap it again. I don't think they will snap it again. It'll be 2nd down after the down. And the clock will roll here. So we're just going to stand around and wait till halftime. And it will go to half. We'll take an extra few minutes here at halftime. We'll be back with some halftime stats here in just a couple of minutes.
Hey there, Wildcat and pizza fans. Are you ready for a touchdown of flavor? Enter Papa Murphy's Score-Free Pizza Contest. Picture it, Wildcats on the big screen, friends gathered around, and the excitement of a touchdown. But that's not all. At Papa Murphy's of Harrisonville, we're turning touchdowns into free pizza. Every time the Wildcats score a touchdown, you score big too. Head to Papa Murphy's of Harrisonville to enter, and with every touchdown, someone gets free pizza. Don't miss out. Sign up for the Papa Murphy's Touchdown Contest and celebrate touchdowns like never before. Papa Murphy's of Harrisonville, where touchdowns taste better.
It always seems to happen. We buy new tires and a week later we run over a nail. Not a problem when you have purchased your tires at Young's Tire and Wheel Center. You get the free flat repair for the life of your tires. On a budget, Young's has the best selection of new and used tires to save a little extra money. When the time comes for new tires, stop at the shop 4T's Trust to keep them rolling down the highway. Young's Tire and Wheel Center on South Commercial in Harrisonville.
Everyone needs an advocate in the insurance world. Let Lacey Domnick of Shelter Insurance be an advocate for you. With free policy review and quotes, she aims to help you weigh your options. With auto, home, life, and business insurance, Lacey wants you to have a positive and friendly experience. A former Wildcat herself, it is important for Lacey to support the community and Wildcats. Call today to set up an appointment at 816-380-2700 with Lacey.
One of the scariest tasks is taking your car to a mechanic. The best mechanics are in Harrisonville at Colby's Car Clinic. Colby's has expanded his shop and has ASE certified mechanics, the latest equipment to keep your vehicle running smooth all year long. Colby's Car Clinic takes the fear out of getting your car fixed. So call Colby today at 816-380-3000 to schedule an appointment or head to the Big Blue Building behind O'Reilly's.
Ready to upgrade your patio for those football watch parties? Call Ethan Young with 2-3 Construction Services to get started today. He can create a fun patio area complete with a fire pit in case it gets a bit chilly for one of those Wildcat or Chiefs fall nights. If a new driveway or floor for the shop is part of your upgrade, he will help you there as well. Call Ethan today at 816-533-2119 and 2-3 Construction Services to work for you.
While you're doing whatever it is you do, we're testing, retesting, engineering, and re-engineering to keep up with you. We run together.
First Class Heating and Cooling is your local Trane dealer that you can count on to provide you with a system and solution that fits your unique needs. Whether you need service right now or an estimate on a new system, give us a call at 816-380-5659. First Class service from your hometown team.
It's hard to stop a train.
New logo, new colors, new app, and a new online banking platform. There may be a lot of new at Sherwood Community Bank, but one thing remains the same: community. Serving the area with 4 convenient locations, Sherwood is still your community bank. Come see what it's like to be part of the community with a new account. The small town bank with big city convenience. Sherwood Community Bank, your community bank.
When my family opened the first Culver's in Sauk City, Wisconsin, you know what we did? We gave it our all, making sure everyone felt welcome, sharing our favorite foods from around the state, like Butterburgers and fresh frozen custard, greeting every guest with all our heart, crafting each meal with care, believing a smile makes everything taste better. And it's a tradition we bring with us yet today, from our hometown to yours. Welcome to Delicious.
What is one of your most precious commodities? Time. With sports, family, work, and school, time is precious. So why drive hours and waste time to save $20? Shop local and buy your home appliances at Troby's Maytag Home Appliance Center right here in Harrisonville. They deliver, service, issues that arise, all while you're putting money right back into the community. Stop wasting time and think Troby's first when you think of home appliances on Plaza Drive right behind Hawthorne Bank.
Before every big purchase, you have to prepare. Prepare the easy way by calling Harrisonville's Farmers Insurance agent, Brad Sainer. Brad will make sure there are no holes in your coverage and take care of you with any lives mishaps. Prepare for great insurance coverage by calling Brad Sainer at 816-974-8105. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two.
We are farmers. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. When you're searching for insurance, call an agent in town that can protect you. Call CPSK for auto, life, renter's boat, ATV, or any other weekend toy you want covered. CPSK Insurance is an auto owner's affiliate, so call and talk to Summer, Randy, Amanda, or Chandra. They can give you a quote and get you covered quickly and easily. Business coverage is available as well. Call them today at 816-380-3800 or visit them online at www.cpskinsurance.com and let your local agents go to work for you.
Hey, I'm Matt with the Red Barn Ranch just north of Harrisonville, Missouri. As a fourth-generation farmer, it was important for me to be able to share our farm experience with the rest of the community. We opened Red Barn Ranch to provide just that. Someplace that people can come and experience the farm and walk around and have a good time and make lifelong memories. Red Barn Ranch has grown over the last 9 years from just solely a pumpkin patch to a full farm experience. We've got rides, slides, attractions of all kinds, food, a bar, and a little bit of everything. We'd love for you guys to come see us in person. We're located just 2 miles north of Harrisonville. For more information, you can check us out on Google, Facebook, or redbarnranch.farm. We'll see you at the patch.
You have choices when buying a vehicle. Show Me Auto Mall is your right choice. Getting you financed with even less than perfect credit because everyone needs a reliable vehicle at an affordable price. Need service? Take a loaner while you wait. With a broad selection, you will find a vehicle that is right for you. Show Me Auto Mall is here to make buying a vehicle hassle-free. Go see the crew at Show Me today on 291 across from Walmart.
Hey everyone, Cody here with Aikens PC Repair, the exclusive computer repair company for 4Ts. Slow computer got you down? We offer virus removal and hardware repair to get you back in action. And with our antivirus software, we can help prevent future infections. Check us out today at 105 East Mechanic Street in historic downtown Harrisonville.
Sherwood Heating and Cooling provides quality services and amazing products from Carrier. Always going the extra mile to ensure that your heating and cooling units keep performing at optimal levels. Sherwood Heating and Cooling wants your family to be as comfortable as their own. Products come with warranties and service checkups by trained technicians that give you peace of mind. Call and schedule an appointment at 816-862-6610.
Church and Dwight is one of the world leaders in household and personal care products, and we want you to join our team in Harrisonville. You'll get the chance to work with winning brands that consumers love. We offer starting salaries ranging from $20.50 to $39 per hour, depending on experience. A signing bonus of $2,500, comprehensive benefits, paid time off, and every other weekend is a 3-day weekend. To apply, go to churchdewhite.com and click on Careers.
Everyone needs a little kickstart at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, so head to Sonic of Harrisonville and kick away the afternoon fog. Grab an ice cold drink full of caffeine and kickstart your afternoon and evening. The best part, 2 to 4 is happy hour, and drinks are half price. Grab an afternoon snack of cheesy bites or jalapeno poppers, or order on the app for happy hour anytime. Sonic Happy Hour, where you kick away the fog. Also, visit 4ts.com and sign up for the Sonic Kick Return Contest.
All right, welcome back. Score at the halftime, 21-14. It was a half of big plays in this one. The Cats start with a big play. They get the 83-yard touchdown pass from Mitchell to Baker, and they're up 7-0. Then they get a fumble recovery. They're deep in Pleasant Hill territory, get all the way down to like the 2-yard line, and they cough it up in the end zone, 85-yard return back the other way. Short field, quick touchdown by Pleasant Hill ties it up at 7-7 instead of the Cats going up 14-7. So we have that happen. Then the Cats throw an interception in a short field, and another touchdown by Pleasant Hill puts them up 14-7. Cats then cannot convert on a 4th and goal in their red zone. 4th time this year they've come up scoreless in the red zone. You've got to capitalize on those opportunities, especially in close games. So it looked all for naught. It was 21-7. Pleasant Hill looked like maybe they go in and score again, but instead a bad snap on the punt goes all the way back to the goal line. Punter gets annihilated at the 1-yard line and goal line, and it bounces into the end zone for a touchdown for the Wildcats, and that cuts it to 21-14. Really, it's been the passing of the Wildcats tonight, and not the running that it normally is for the Wildcats. 130 yards receiving on 3 receptions for Eli Baker with a touchdown, a 15-yard reception by Sims. So 145 yards passing, obviously minus the sack yardage. And leading rusher for the Cats would be Phillips. He's got 35 yards on a couple of carries. Reynolds started off with a couple of good 9-yard runs at 18 yards, got another run of 12 to make him 30 yards, and then he lost 8 yards, so he only has 22 yards in the half. So it was a frustrating half for Nate Reynolds. Really been a frustrating start to the season for Nate Reynolds, a player who, by most accounts, many thought would probably be about a 2,000-yard rusher this year, and it just has not gone his way so far. Yet to get over that 100-yard hump after 2 games, and not there tonight either. A team that his brother feasted on the last couple of years. Jace had a 400 and a 300-yard rushing game against Pleasant Hill. So we will see how things shake out here as the Cats and Pleasant Hill will go back to battle here in another 10 minutes or so, as the marching band for the Cats is going off right now. So we're going to take another extended timeout. We'll be back with more on the halftime show. 21-14 Cats trail at the half.
Hey there, Wildcat and pizza fans. Are you ready for a touchdown of flavor? Enter Papa Murphy's Score-Free Pizza Contest. Picture it, Wildcats on the big screen, friends gathered around, and the excitement of a touchdown. But that's not all. At Papa Murphy's of Harrisonville, we're turning touchdowns into free pizza. Every time the Wildcats score a touchdown, you score big too. Head to Papa Murphy's of Harrisonville to enter, and with every touchdown, someone gets free pizza. Don't miss out. Sign up for the Papa Murphy's Touchdown Contest and celebrate touchdowns like never before. Papa Murphy's of Harrisonville, where touchdowns taste better.
It always seems to happen. We buy new tires and a week later we run over a nail. Not a problem when you have purchased your tires at Young's Tire and Wheel Center. You get the free flat repair for the life of your tires. On a budget, Young's has the best selection of new and used tires to save a little extra money. When the time comes for new tires, stop at the shop 4T's Trust to keep them rolling down the highway. Young's Tire and Wheel Center on South Commercial in Harrisonville.
Everyone needs an advocate in the insurance world. Let Lacey Domnick of Shelter Insurance be an advocate for you. With free policy review and quotes, she aims to help you weigh your options. With auto, home, life, and business insurance, Lacey wants you to have a positive and friendly experience. A former Wildcat herself, it is important for Lacey to support the community and Wildcats. Call today to set up an appointment at 816-380-2700 with Lacey.
One of the scariest tasks is taking your car to a mechanic. The best mechanics are in Harrisonville at Colby's Car Clinic. Colby's has expanded his shop and has ASE certified mechanics, the latest equipment to keep your vehicle running smooth all year long. Colby's Car Clinic takes the fear out of getting your car fixed. So call Colby today at 816-380-3000 to schedule an appointment or head to the Big Blue Building behind O'Reilly's.
Ready to upgrade your patio for those football watch parties? Call Ethan Young with 2-3 Construction Services to get started today. He can create a fun patio area complete with a fire pit in case it gets a bit chilly for one of those Wildcat or Chiefs fall nights. If a new driveway or floor for the shop is part of your upgrade, he will help you there as well. Call Ethan today at 816-533-2119 and 2-3 Construction Services to work for you.
While you're doing whatever it is you do, we're testing, retesting, engineering, and re-engineering to keep up with you. We run together.
First Class Heating and Cooling is your local Trane dealer that you can count on to provide you with a system and solution that fits your unique needs. Whether you need service right now or an estimate on a new system, give us a call at 816-380-5659. First Class service from your hometown team.
It's hard to stop a train.
New logo, new colors, new app, and a new online banking platform. There may be a lot of new at Sherwood Community Bank, but one thing remains the same: community. Serving the area with 4 convenient locations, Sherwood is still your community bank. Come see what it's like to be part of the community with a new account. The small town bank with big city convenience. Sherwood Community Bank, your community bank.
When my family opened the first Culver's in Sauk City, Wisconsin, you know what we did? We gave it our all, making sure everyone felt welcome, sharing our favorite foods from around the state, like Butterburgers and fresh frozen custard, greeting every guest with all our heart, crafting each meal with care, believing a smile makes everything taste better. And it's a tradition we bring with us yet today, from our hometown to yours. Welcome to Delicious.
What is one of your most precious commodities? Time. With sports, family, work, and school, time is precious. So why drive hours and waste time to save $20? Shop local and buy your home appliances at Troby's Maytag Home Appliance Center right here in Harrisonville. They deliver, service, issues that arise, all while you're putting money right back into the community. Stop wasting time and think Troby's first when you think of home appliances on Plaza Drive, right behind Hawthorne Bank.
Before every big purchase, you have to prepare. Prepare the easy way by calling Harrisonville's Farmers Insurance agent, Brad Sainer. Brad will make sure there are no holes in your coverage and take care of you with any lives mishaps. Prepare for great insurance coverage by calling Brad Sainer at 816-974-8105. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two.
We are farmers. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. When you're searching for insurance, call an agent in town that can protect you. Call CPSK for auto, life, renter's boat, ATV, or any other weekend toy you want covered. CPSK Insurance is an auto owner's affiliate, so call and talk to Summer, Randy, Amanda, or Chandra. They can give you a quote and get you covered quickly and easily. Business coverage is available as well. Call them today at 816-380-3800 or visit them online at www.cpskinsurance.com and let your local agents go to work for you.
Hey, I'm Matt with the Red Barn Ranch just north of Harrisonville, Missouri. As a fourth-generation farmer, it was important for me to be able to share our farm experience with the rest of the community. We opened Red Barn Ranch to provide just that, someplace that people can come and experience the farm and walk around and have a good time and make lifelong memories. Red Barn Ranch has grown over the last 9 years from just solely a pumpkin patch to a full farm experience. We've got rides, slides, attractions of all kinds, food, a bar, and a little bit of everything. We'd love for you guys to come see us in person. We're located just 2 miles north of Harrisonville. For more information, you can check us out on Google, Facebook, or redbarnranch.farm. We'll see you at the patch.
You have choices when buying a vehicle. Show Me Auto Mall is your right choice. Getting you financed with even less than perfect credit because everyone needs a reliable vehicle at an affordable price. Need service? Take a loaner while you wait. With a broad selection, you will find a vehicle that is right for you. Show Me Auto Mall is here to make buying a vehicle hassle-free. Go see the crew at Show Me today on 291 across from Walmart.
Hey everyone, Cody here with Aikens PC Repair, the exclusive computer repair company for 4Ts. Slow computer got you down? We offer virus removal and hardware repair to get you back in action. And with our antivirus software, we can help prevent future infections. Check us out today at 105 East Mechanic Street in historic downtown Harrisonville.
Sherwood Heating and Cooling provides quality services and amazing products from Carrier. Always going the extra mile to ensure that your heating and cooling units keep performing at optimal levels. Sherwood Heating and Cooling wants your family to be as comfortable as their own. Products come with warranties and service checkups by trained technicians that give you peace of mind. Call and schedule an appointment at 816-862-6610.
Church & DeWitt is one of the world leaders in household and personal care products, and we want you to join our team in Harrisonville. You'll get the chance to work with winning brands that consumers love. We offer starting salaries ranging from $20.50 to $39 per hour, depending on experience. A signing bonus of $2,500. Comprehensive benefits, paid time off, and every other weekend is a 3-day weekend. To apply, go to churchtowhite.com and click on Careers.
Everyone needs a little kickstart at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, so head to Sonic of Harrisonville and kick away the afternoon fog. Grab an ice cold drink full of caffeine and kickstart your afternoon and evening. The best part, 2 to 4 is happy hour, and drinks are half price. Grab an afternoon snack of cheesy bites or jalapeno poppers, or order on the app for happy hour anytime. Sonic Happy Hour, where you kick away the fog. Also, visit 4ts.com and sign up for the Sonic Kick Return Contest.
Like a Friday night, I got a game.
Moody baby, yours and yours alone. I'm bad to the bone.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Harrisonville, Missouri. Halftime is winding down about 2 minutes before we get to second half action. It was a first half of big plays in this one as the Wildcats and the Pleasant Hill Roosters traded some haymakers. It looked like the Cats were going to try to put the foot on the throat there early on, had a chance to make it 14-0. Instead, it goes back the other way, 21 unanswered from Pleasant Hill as they throw a couple of left and right hooks. And then the Cats, when it looked like it could be an issue and go down 28-7, their defense holds, and the special teams makes a big play as they hammer the ball out of the punter's hand at the goal line after a bad snap and recover it in the end zone for a touchdown to make it 21-14. And then Pleasant Hill said, okay, I've had enough. Let's go regroup at halftime so we can get back out here and start the second half. And it has been one of those long games tonight. We started a little bit late, a lot of incomplete passes, just a lot of craziness in this one. While we wind it down, let me run over some of these stats for you. Adrian is beating, sorry, I should say scores, not stats. Adrian thumping Lone Jack 50-0 in local contest. Warrensburg was up 40-7.5 over Smith Cotton. Odessa up big over Mexico. Oak Grove just straight up hammer time on Center. Clinton was up 8-7 over Holden. Last check on that one as we run through the conference scores. Little squib kick down to the 20-yard line and taken by Pleasant Hill. Right up the middle they go. Helmets going off.
Number 87, Easton Cotton.
And not sure what happened. One of the Cats' helmets went flying.
Number 15, trying samples on the tackle. There is a flag on the play.
And there's a couple of flags. They're going to call maybe a face mask there, which if that's the case, that'll definitely come back after the long return all the way back at the 30. So let's see what we're going to call. Still awaiting official confirmation here. Officials have struggled to know what was going on tonight a couple of times. Trying to have a conversation here. The ball is placed at the 44 right now. Personal foul on Pleasant Hill.
That foul's a personal foul against Pleasant Hill.
So then it will get marked all the way back from the 44 to the 29. So after all that, it'll be 1st and 10 Pleasant Hill from their own 29 after the nice return by Pleasant Hill. So Pleasant Hill with the ball. The Roosters will get it first. Cats need a stop to start the second half and try to get this game back to level, as they would say in the soccer world. It is 21-14 with 11:55 to go here in the third as we're just underway in the second half. So here we go on their own 29. Cats come out with helmets ready. Bush taken down quickly. So Tyson Wyatt Smith, first one in on that tackle, and it'll bring up 2nd and 10. So they're going to say no gain. Thought it might have been a loss. Instead, it goes up 2nd and 10. Daniel in the backfield along with Mr. Bush, and they're going to roll out far side, looking to throw, and he's got his man deep and incomplete. That was in and out of the hands to Bush and incomplete.
Broken up by number 5, Addison Eng, and number 20, Deegan Beechner.
So brings up 3rd and 10 for Pleasant Hill. Actually, that was Cordell George on the incompletion. Bounced off his chest, incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 10. Trips to the left side for Pleasant Hill. And Daniel looking to throw that way. He's going to load up and fire again and overthrows his target. Suddeth this time. And a 3 and out for Pleasant Hill to start the second half. Cats going to have a chance to tie it up here with getting the ball back.
Samples on the coverage. 4th down for Pleasant Hill. 4th and 10.
So 4th and 10 coming up. Troy Guston back to punt this one away for Pleasant Hill. Phillips stands at about his own 35. Always a good time to remind you of the Sonic Kick Return Contest. Cats return a kick in this game for a touchdown. Christy Diamond will win a $70 Sonic gift card. She gets a $10 Sonic gift card just for playing if the Cats do not get a touchdown. Phillips takes it, and he is leveled top and bottom.
The punt for number 17, Dylan Jackson, the Roosters. Caught by number 17, Brandon Phillips of the Wildcats.
Garrison Hartsell with the tackle. I think there was a couple of times I called Bush's number earlier, and it was Hartsell. The two numbers roll together there. When you get old, that happens a little bit. 25 and the 29, very similar all the way down there without binoculars. So 1st and 10 Cats from their own 39-yard line. Mitchell to pass. Into the flats he goes. Complete to Lawful for 8 yards. So Lawful's first reception goes for 7 yards.
2nd and 3 for the Wildcats from their own 46-yard line.
So 5th completion in 9 attempts for Mitchell. 2nd and 3rd.
Troy, State Farm Insurance, Matt Moreland and Red Barn Ranch, and Jennifer
Under centers. Veer formation for the Cats this time. 2nd down and 3. And this time they're going to hand it off for Phillips. He gets back to the line of scrimmage. Close to a 1st down and to midfield. Hard running by Phillips. And he will get the 1st down. It'll be a 5-yard run by Phillips. It is Phillips' 4th run of the night. Sorry, that is his 3rd run of the night. He's got runs of 1, 34, and now 5. And that one makes it a Troby's Maytag Home Appliance Center 1st down. Think Troby's first. What do you think, Home Appliances? Cats up to the line of scrimmage at midfield. 2 wide receivers left, 2 to the right. They're going to go in motion with Phillips. And Mitchell going to pitch it back to Reynolds. Reynolds at midfield. Bounces out of a tackle. Down the sideline, he tries to go, and he's tripped up. Good open field tackle on the far side by Pleasant Hill to trip him up after a gain of about 4. So a 4-yard run by Reynolds. Just his 4th carry of the night. Or, sorry, his 6th carry of the night. That one for 4 yards. Be good for the Cats to get Reynolds going in the second half. Ball down to the 46 of Pleasant Hill into Pleasant Hill territory here on 2nd down and 6. In motion they go with Lawful. and look to hand off. Up the middle they go.
Hand off to number 22, Nate Reynolds. Pyle pushes him forward.
Reynolds for a gain of 2 more. Brings up 3rd and 2. Sorry, 3rd and 4 after the gain of 2. So 3rd and 4 coming up for the catch. Got to feel like after that run there, rain it again, they feel like they're in 4-down territory here. Probably going to go for it if they get close here into Pleasant Hill territory. And inside handoff, and the ball out again.
Fumble on the play, recovered by Pleasant Hill.
I did not see, I think that was Reynolds maybe again. He has fumbled a couple of times tonight. He's fumbled 3 or 4 times this year already, uncharacteristic of Reynolds. And the Cats give it up at their own 39 on a turnover by Harrisonville. So Cats got the break they needed. They've got a 3 and out. Now Pleasant Hill going to go to work here on 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. Quick run up the middle for Garrison Hartzell. So Hartzell gets it. 2nd down and 3, 7-yard run. And now Daniel rolling out, looking, and chase down on the far sideline. Got about a yard. Going to bring up 3rd down and 3 coming up for Pleasant Hill with 7:55 to go here. So make it 2. So he got a couple. So it's 3rd and 2 coming up. So Hartzell checks out as he gave a breather to Bush. The only reason I know they switched, and that was they said Bush on the PA announcing, is because Hartzell's got bright orange shoes. Bush does not. Bush hand off to him. 1st down into Cat territory, down to the Cat 47-yard line with 7:49 to go. Clock will stop as they set the chains.
1st and 10 for the Roosters as they push into Harrisonville territory on the 48-yard line.
So down to the 48-yard line as the clock rolls again. 2 wide receivers left to the right, Bush and Daniel in the backfield side by side. Daniel the quarterback, Bush the running back. They go in motion, handoff up the middle of Bush, and nowhere to go. Cats were all over that one, right by midfield, maybe a loss of a yard. Make it 2nd down and 11. San Nicholas in there.
Number 55, Jack St. Nicholas, loss of 1 on the play, 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 coming up. They're going to go stay with 2 wide receivers to each side. And here they go. They go up the middle again to Bush. Bring up 3rd down and 11. Is no gain on the play there.
Bush and carry for the Roosters, brought down by a host of the Wildcats. No gain on the play.
Another helmet. Oh, we've seen several helmets popping off here tonight. So O'Dare going to have to come out for a play. And they're going to go with trips out to the left side. Shotgun formation for Daniel. They're going to go in motion, look wheel route for Bush. Throw backside wide open is Suddeth. That's going to come back, though. There's a hold out there. Hold downfield.
Daniel, complete to number 1, Grayson Suddeth. Tackle made by
So right now it's a 1st down at the 21-yard line. Talk over the flag here. So we're waiting.
Referee signals holding against Pleasant Hill.
Still enough for a 1st down after the hold, though.
Result of the play is still a 1st down, 1st and 10.
So 1st and 10 down to the 36. Cats give up way too many 3rd and longs. They had them pinned deep, and Pleasant Hill able to come up with the play there. Loaded up everybody on one side. Then they go with the space out. Now Bush runs it up the middle for a gain of about 5. Going to bring up 2nd down and 5.
Tackle made by number 40, Darian Pope for the Wildcats. Gain of 5, 2nd and 5.
Backside this time for Pleasant Hill. And on his feet, down the sideline, inside the 10 to the 5 they go. Minor breaks a couple of tackles. Ends up being a 30 yard gain, and it'll bring it 1st and goal for Pleasant Hill. So 21-14 the score. Handoff Bush, touchdown. Pleasant Hill back to a 2-touchdown lead. I don't know if anybody's ever seen that old video of the old man with the dollar bill fishing to little kids, and he throws it over the side and he starts reeling it in a little bit at a time when they go chasing after it. I kind of feel like that's what Pleasant Hill's doing tonight with Harrisonville. Harrisonville gets a little bit closer, and then the old man reels in that fishing pole and pushes them back out to a bigger lead. Again, a 13-point lead and make it 14 with the extra point. We'll take a timeout. Cats down 14. We'll be back after this.
What is one of your most precious commodities? Time. With sports, family, work, and school, time is precious. So why drive hours and waste time to save $20? Shop local and buy your home appliances at Troby's Maytag Home Appliance Center right here in Harrisonville. They deliver, service, issues that arise, all while you're putting money right back into the community. Stop wasting time and think Troby's first when you think of home appliances on Plaza Drive, right behind Hawthorne Bank.
Welcome back. 28-14 our score here in the third quarter. Cats trail by 14. See if they got another push in them here. They got it to 7. They had a chance to tie it up. Fumble, put it back the other hands, and that has been the key to the game. All 4 of the Roosters' touchdowns have came off of Cat miscues tonight. One was a turnover on downs in the red zone, the other 3 off of turnovers. Pleasant Hill has not missed when Harrisonville's turned the ball over, and that's the difference in the game, 28-14. Pleasant Hill set to kick it off with 5:45 to go here in the third. Little short kick taken by the up man on the far side for Harrisonville, 25-30. Looking to get around a tackle. And what I noticed, too, by Melzer on the return there, Harrisonville tries to go east-west way too much on a football field. Find a hole, go after it, run over somebody. You don't get very far when you go left to right instead of north to south, or east to west, I should say. When you're going hash mark to hash mark, you're not gaining yardage, and in that case, they had it at about the 30, and with the negative yardage there, lost 4 yards back to the 26-yard line. So we're going to have a water timeout here with 5:39 to go in the third. We'll take a quick timeout as well. Cats trail.
When you're searching for insurance, call an agent in town that can protect you. Call CPSK for auto, life, renter's boat, ATV, or any other weekend toy you want covered. CPSK Insurance is an auto owner's affiliate, so call and talk to Summer, Randy, Amanda, or Chandra. They can give you a quote and get you covered quickly and easily. Business coverage is available as well. Call them today at 816-380-3800 or visit them online at www.cpskinsurance.com and let your local agents go to work for you.
Welcome back. 5:39 to go here in the third quarter. Cats trail by 14. It has been close a few times within a score.
Play resumes. 1st and 10 for the Wildcats. On their own.
So it'll be 1st and 10 Cats from their own 26 here in the third quarter. Handoff to Lawful. Lawful's going to get a quick 9 yards as he's shoved out of bounds.
That's number 2, Cameron Lawful on the carry.
So a good first down run. That's the first time we've seen that play tonight. That worked a couple of times pretty well last week, and they had not pulled that one out. I like that play. It changes them up a little bit. So that's a Troby's Maytag Home Appliance Center first down. They gave him more than enough for the first down. So it was a 10-yard run by Lawful. Here we go on 1st and 10. Ball at the 36-yard line. To the left, to the right. Shotgun formation. Throw it out in the flats. Overthrow their intended target.
Balls incomplete. On the coverage was number 12, Troy Gustin for the Roosters.
So brings up 2nd and 10.
Wildcat 36-yard line.
I have noticed tonight several passes floating a little bit on Mitchell. Just a little bit high. And usually when that happens, it is a release. From a release standpoint, you're just releasing a little bit too soon. Here we go on 2nd and 10. And sometimes that can be caused by pressure coming from the front. And this time they try to go to Mitchell. And I'm going to tell you right now, they knew exactly what was coming on that play. They bunched in the middle there and blew that play up. Thankfully, Mitchell was able to get a yard or two. It's like maybe a yard, 3rd and about 8 coming up. So 3rd and 8 for the Cats. In their own territory at their own 38. This is a big play in the game here. Late third quarter, you can't score here and you give it back to Pleasant Hill. It's the 3rd time they've gone this play. This time they got a guy down the field, caught on the near sideline. Beechner, I believe, with the grab there. Bechtel, Jackson Bechtel. So a first down, a throw from Reynolds.
On that pass, caught by number 8, Jackson Bechtel.
About a 41-yard gain. 3rd halfback pass of the night for the Cats. First one as Bechtel gets the catch, and the Cats in business down at the 28-yard line. Now they go back to the veer formation. This time handoff up the middle and nothing doing for the Cats.
Number 22, Nate Reynolds
on the carry.
Brought down by number 21, Lane Snyder for the Roosters. Gain of 2 on the play, 2nd and 8 for the Wildcats.
So 2nd down and 8, 4:05 to go here, 3rd quarter. Ball at the 21-yard line. Stay in the split back formation. Reynolds and Phillips down there. Mitchell fakes the handoff, pitches it back to Phillips, and Phillips gets lit up in the backcourt. Another 3 or 4 yard loss. This time they're going to say 4 on that one.
Mitchell pitches to number 23, Carter Johnson. Brought down in the backfield by number 62, Carter Hall, for a loss of the play. 3rd down and 14 for the Wildcats.
So
27-yard.
-4 on that play for the Cats. And I'll be real honest, every time they line up in that veer formation, Pleasant Hill knows they're going to run it, and they bunch up on the line of scrimmage real tight. This time they're going to go in the pistol, looking to throw his Mitchell. He's chased out of the pocket, throws backside, incomplete, and 4th down coming up. So 4th down, Cats going to go for it. It's at the 28-yard line. They need 14.
That's 4th down and 14 for the Wildcats.
So 4th and 14 coming up for the Cats here. Again, another trip down close to the red zone this time. And now the Cats in a 4th and long situation. They've kind of let it air out at times tonight, but I feel like then they get on the plus side of the field and they go back to conservative mode, and Pleasant Hill's been ready for it. 2 wide receivers left to the right, pistol formation on 4th down. Mitchell to throw. Chased out of the pocket. He throws incomplete. Pleasant Hill will take over at their own 27-yard line. So 1st and 10, 26-yard line, 2:49 to go, third quarter. Cats down 14. And again, they had another shot to get it within one score. They've had a couple of times to get it. They had a time to get it tied up as well, and they just cannot get over that hump. So 1st down and 10 from the 26, 27-yard line. And this time they're going to hand it off right up the middle they go. That is number 29, Garrison Hartzell. He's going to gain about a yard.
Number 29, Garrison Hartzell on the carry for the Roosters.
So Hartzell with the carry.
One on the play brought down by number 20, Deacon Beechner, and number 33, Keller Johnson to the
So 2 wide receivers left to the right, shotgun formation. Now we got a whistle here. Not sure what's going on there. Haven't set the ball down for play yet. Two wide receivers left, 2 to the right. Now they go to the shotgun. Hartzell with Daniel in the backfield. And a whistle. It was at 20. I don't know why they reset it there. That's silly. 2 wide receivers left to the right. They're going to pass out in the flats. Open, complete, 1st down, Pleasant Hill. Run right back into it. That was complete to Wise. Wise has kind of been a safety valve for him tonight. He's got 4 or 5 receptions on the night. 2 wide receivers left to the right. Hartzell with Daniel in the backfield. Daniel hands off to Hartzell. Hartzell is back to the line of scrimmage, maybe a yard. Bring up 2nd down and 9 with 2:15 to go here in the third quarter. So 2nd and 9. 2 wide receivers left, 2 to the right on 2nd down and 9. They're going to throw out in the flats. Overthrows his target, this time on the far side. That was intended for Wise. Brings up 3rd down and 9. Clock stops with 1:57 to go. So 2 to the left, 2 to the right. Now they're going to switch things up. Looks like they're going to go with trips out to the right side. Shotgun formation. Hartzell in there with Daniel on 3rd and 9. Daniel looking to pass. He's going to fire it wide open as Wise for a 1st down plus. And he is down, and then the ball comes out. The ball came out. It is Harrisonville ball. I think it was an inadvertent whistle there. I'm not real sure what happened. We got a replay on that one? So 1st down and 10. 1:46 to go. So the Cats get a turnover. They got to capitalize on their turnovers now like Pleasant Hill has all night long. Ball at the 43-yard line. Under center they go. Box. They got 6 in the box there, and they're going to hand right off. And you're not going to get yards when you got 6 guys on the defensive line of scrimmage. You get 3 right there. You got to go with something misdirection. Pleasant Hill sees it coming every time. You watch it on the video, watch it on the replays, or watch it on the game. They roll it up on. They box it up there. they had 6 down linemen basically in there for Pleasant Hill. And again, they're in the veer 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 across the line of scrimmage. They're going to fake the handoff this time, look to throw. And they loft it incomplete, brings up 3rd down and 7.
Mitchell. Ball's incomplete. Pass intended for number 88, Josiah Sims.
So 3rd and 7 coming up for the Cats. Ball at their own 46.
3rd down and 7 for the Wildcats. At their own 43-yard line. Correction, 46-yard line.
Official sets it down at the 46. 3rd down coming up for the Cats. They're going to go pistol this time. 2 wide receivers to the left in motion. They're going to go with Lawful. And looking to throw is Mitchell, and Mitchell's going to fire it downfield. Incomplete. They won a flag, but I think he just got tangled up there. It'll bring up 4th down.
Brings it to 4th and 7 for the Wildcats, still on the 46-yard line.
The Cats have lacked the intermediate game tonight. It's either been a short run or trying to throw it 40 yards deep. You've got to have an intermediate game to open all the rest of that up. You can't just take shot after shot downfield on 3rd and long when the defense knows that's coming. So 4th down and 7 coming up. High snap, Reynolds able to chase it down. Gets off a good punt, and it's going to bounce inside the 15 to about the 11.
Punt by number 22, Nate Reynolds, takes a Harrisonville bounce all the way down to the Pleasant Hill 11-yard line, where the Roosters will take over 1st and 10. 47 seconds remaining.
So it'll be 1st down and 10. Ball down. They're going to mark it at the 11. Solid punt there by Reynolds. 44-yard punt, no return, and it'll be 1st and 10, Pleasant Hill at their own 11. Cats defense needs a big stop here. They need a big play. Hartzell stays in there with Daniel, so 2nd series in a row without Bush. Don't know if Bush is hurt or they're just giving him a breather to go to the 4th quarter with. And there was I just said they need a big play. And it is fumbled, snap, and down at the 4-yard line. So it'll bring up 2nd down and about 17. So 2nd and 17 coming up. All of a sudden, Pleasant Hill not in a hurry. They get back to their spot here. Low snap picked up. Daniel going to keep it himself. Gets back to 5, maybe the 6. Going to bring up 3rd down and 15. So 3rd and 15 coming up with no time left in the 3rd. So 3 quarters in the books. Cats trail 28-14. We'll be back with the 4th quarter after this.
When you're searching for insurance, call an agent in town that can protect you. Call CPSK for auto, life, renter's boat, ATV, or any other weekend toy you want covered. CPSK Insurance is an auto owner's affiliate, so call and talk to Summer, Randy, Amanda, or Chandra. They can give you a quote and get you covered quickly and easily. Business coverage is available as well. Call them today at 816-380-3800 or visit them online at www.cpskinsurance.com and let your local agents go to work for you.
All right, 3 quarters in the books. 12 minutes on the clock. We go to the 4th quarter, a big 3rd down and 15. Now, this is where rivalry games really come into play because do you get a little bit, cocky, maybe arrogant's a word, or confident, and go for the jugular here on 3rd and 15, try to get you a big 1st down, maybe gamble a little bit, feeling that your team can do what it needs to do to ice this game away in the 4th quarter? Or do you go conservative here just a little inside draw, try to get a couple of yards to get it out of the shadow of your own end zone. We'll see here on 3rd down and 15. Daniel going to pass, and he's going to chuck deep, and it is incomplete, thrown behind his intended target. So they kind of went for the jugular there. They went with the deep pass.
Number 5, Addison Eng on the coverage for Harrisonville.
So going to bring up a 4th and 15 from their own 6. And they had trouble getting this off last time. So Van Meter back there to punt this one away.
The potential punt for the Wildcats is number 17, Brandon Phillips.
Phillips in there. Kristen Diamond, our Sonic kick return contestant. There's a good snap. Short kick, though, and it's going to bounce at about the 35, roll to the 40, and the Cats will have it in great field position at the 43.
The punt takes a Pleasant Hill bounce.
That being said, if you're the Wildcats, you got to get these opportunities in the end zone at some point.
On the Pleasant Hill.
Missed opportunities have been the name of the game for the Wildcats this season so far. 0-2, staring 0-3 in the face. Early 4th quarter, down by 14. They do have the ball in Pleasant Hill territory, in plus territory at the 43 of Pleasant Hill. Your formation, again, loaded up on the line of scrimmage. In motion they go with Lawful. And they're going to go inside handoff for Phillips. Phillips squirts through for about 7. So a 7-yard gain by Phillips.
Gain of 7 on the play. 2nd down and 3 for the Wildcats as they move into Pleasant Hill territory on the 36-yard line.
So 2nd and 3 coming up. Ball down to the 36-yard line. It's like a cramp there for the Cats.
Official timeout.
So trying to stretch him out there as the trainer comes out to take a look. Cats not going to have to burn a timeout here, which will be good for them. So we'll take an injury timeout. Cats trail by 14 in Pleasant Hill territory.
Everyone needs a little kickstart at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, so head to Sonic of Harrisonville and kick away the afternoon fog. Grab an ice cold drink full of caffeine and kickstart your afternoon and evening. The best part, 2 to 4 is happy hour, and drinks are half price. Grab an afternoon snack of cheesy bites or jalapeno poppers, or order on the app for happy hour anytime. Sonic Happy Hour, where you kick away the fog. Also, visit 4ts.com and sign up for the Sonic Kick Return Contest.
And welcome back. 2nd down and 3 for the Cats. Ball at the 36-yard line of Pleasant Hill. And they're stacking that box on 2nd and 3. And again, an inside handoff to Phillips. Got a couple. Going to bring up 3rd and 1 with 10:57 to go here in the 4th.
Short gain. 3rd down and 1 for the Wildcats.
So 3rd and short coming up.
Number 61, Connor Cahill.
Another 2-yard run by Phillips there. Look at that big 34-yard run. Is a 15-yard reception tonight. Does Phillips. He has had a good, solid game. To the line of scrimmage they go on 3rd and 1. And Reynolds going to fall forward for a 1st down, gets a couple.
Nate Reynolds on the carry.
3-yard run for Reynolds.
Change of move. And that's good for Harrisonville. Wildcat. 1st down.
1st down, Cats. After the 3-yard run down to the 31-yard line with 10:02 to go. Clock rolling. Wide receiver left, 2 to the left, to the right, pistol formation. They fake the handoff, they throw it in the flats, caught by
Pass caught. Pass from number 7, Mason
Baker over there.
by number 11, Eli Baker.
His 4th catch of the night for 5 yards.
14, Dean Graham.
And it's 2nd and 5. Ball down to the 26-yard line. How much juice is left in the cat tank here? Back in the pistol formation. And they're going to go handoff for Reynolds. Almost breaks that one. Gets enough for a first down. 7-yard run, Nate Reynolds. His 10th run of the night. 5-yard run by Reynolds. And that's a Trophy's Maytag Home Appliance Center first down. 2nd one of this drive. And it also means the Cats are in the Red Barn Ranch red zone on 1st and 10. Time they're going to go handoff for Reynolds. Note keeps it is Mitchell inside the 20 to the 17. They're going to give him 1 on that.
Brought down by number 21, Lane Snyder.
So 1-yard run by Mitchell.
2nd and 9 for the Wildcats.
So 2nd down and 9 coming up. Ball at the 18-yard line in the Red Barn Ranch red zone are the Wildcats. And this time the handoff for Phillips. He gets it inside the 15 to the 14.
Brandon Phillips on the carry for the Wildcats.
4-yard run by Phillips.
That brings it to 3rd down and 5.
3rd and 5. Cats, you can tell the Cats know they're in 4-down territory, just chopping a little bit of wood at a time. At some point, you would like to see them go backdoor here on something on 3rd and 5. Mitchell to throw, chased out of the pocket, throws it short and incomplete.
Pass from number 7, Mason Mitchell.
And it's 4th down and 5.
Number 2, Cam Raffle, falls incomplete. Number 21, Lane Snyder in coverage for the Roosters. That's 4th down. 4th and 5.
I'd almost like to rather see a little bit of a rollout pass or something here to where you line up in the veer formation, but you roll out and either throw backside on a screen or you roll out and can either run for the first down or get your wide receiver 5 or 6 yards downfield. So here we go on 4th and 5. Cats again in the red zone. Look to throw it in the flats, down to the 10 and out of bounds at about the 10, and it's going to be enough for a first down. Another turnover on downs and another scoreless red zone opportunity for the Cats. 5th one of the season. And the ball goes back to Pleasant Hill.
17 seconds remaining in the game. 28 Pleasant Hill, 14 Harrisonville.
We got a whistle and a timeout on the field. We'll take a timeout as well. Cats down by 14. We'll be back.
Sherwood Heating and Cooling provides quality services and amazing products from Carrier. Always going the extra mile to ensure that your heating and cooling units keep performing at optimal levels. Sherwood Heating and Cooling wants your family to be as comfortable as their own. Products come with warranties and service checkups by trained technicians that give you peace of mind. Call and schedule an appointment at 816-862-6610.
Welcome back. 7:17 to go. The story of the early short season for the Wildcats. Red zone emptiness. 5 trips, 3 tonight, and the Cats have not capitalized. 2 against MICDS, they could not capitalize on. And here we go. Little wildcat formation and first down run by Bush. Look like it was Hartzell and Bush in the backfield. And they're going to go with Bush and Hartzell on this. So we got to figure there's going to be a little bit of running here. Both of them stand back there as though they're going to get the ball. And who you throw to, that one goes through the legs. And back at the 15-yard line, Coach Hamilton over there trying to dial one up. But I'm going to tell you, you don't want to get too cute in a situation like this. I'm sure they practice this. They want to be able to run some clock, but this one looks like clock is stopped as there's an injury. We'll take a timeout as well. Cats trail by 14.
Take the struggle of making homemade pizza out of the equation. Go see Marshall and Stephanie Hamilton, the new owners at Harrisonville Papa Murphy's, and let them do the prep work. Daily specials, new calzones, fresh sides, creative fundraising, and limited time pizzas. There's something for the whole family. Don't forget, win or lose discounts every Saturday after the game on your order of $20 or more. Simply type Cats 50 after a win or Cats 25 after a loss and save big with Papa Murphy's of Harrisonville.
All right, 6:46 to go. Player down on the field for Pleasant Hill. They're tending to him. And he is up on his feet.
Nice round of applause, Tom.
Helping him off the sideline. I think that was number 65, Jack Irvin. It'll be second down and 18 coming up for Pleasant Hill here. I think it'll be third down, actually, I thought, but I could be wrong. Would not be the first time. So it'll be second down and long coming up. Ball at the 14-yard line. So here we go. Waiting as the clock rolls down here. And Bush going to take the handoff, get to the outside, stiff arms, up to the 25, back to the original line of scrimmage. And a few more. Going to bring up third down and 7. With 6:24 to go as he goes out of bounds, the clock stops. So third down and 7 coming up. 6:24 to go here, fourth quarter. Pleasant Hill trying to salt it away. You go in motion and run near side again. Cats bunch it up and let him go nowhere. Loss of a couple brings up fourth down.
That's number 29, Garrison Hartzell, on the carry for Pleasant Hill. Brought down by
So fourth down coming up, punt coming up for Pleasant Hill. So Cats going to have to get into a little bit more of a score mode thought process with under 6 to go in the game, down by 14. Ball at their own 10.
Number 32, Lucas Van.
High snap again. He's able to bring it down. And a fair catch at the 40.
Put his way, fair caught signaled, and fair caught made by number
So
17, Brandon.
Cats
Wildcats take
will have the ball on their own 41-yard line with 5:38 to go in the fourth quarter.
Your score is still Pleasant Hill 28.
So time not on the Cats' side here. You need to get a pretty quick score in a couple of minutes. Pleasant Hill get the ball back. You don't want to start burning your timeouts because you burn the timeouts. It's a little bit different in high school with the 40-second play clock. So first and 10, ball at the 41-yard line. 2 wide receivers left to the right. Pistol formation. They're going to go in up the sideline, I was going to say, goes Mitchell to the 50 and out of bounds. Kind of like that look as everybody go long. If nobody's open, you go ahead and throw it. That was shot out of the backfield was
Mitchell's forced out of bounds by number 29, Garrison Hertzel for the Roosters. Second down
Phillips.
50-yard line.
So 2nd and 1, ball at midfield with 5.5 to go. Out of bounds. Went Mitchell. And this time they're going to pitch it back to Reynolds. He's got it to 50, 45, 40, sideline 35. A 15-yard run by Reynolds.
Forced out of bounds by number 7, Jackson Schuler, but not.
They need more of that. And that is a Trophy's Maytag Home Appliance Center first down at the 35-yard line. 5:22 to go. And again, he goes out of bounds to help stop the clock. So Cats are getting some chunk yardage here and stopping the clock. Ball at the 35-yard line. This would be where I try to take a shot towards the end zone here. Lawful near side. Mitchell looking his way as he rolls out to the near side. Still looking. He's going to chuck it deep for more, and it's picked off in the end zone.
Pass from number 7.
It'll be 1st and 10 from the 20 for Pleasant Hill.
Number 11, Brady Rowe of the Roosters. Pleasant Hill takes over on the touchdown.
So 1st and 10 for Pleasant Hill. Cats again in plus territory. Come up short. Didn't get in the red zone that time, but had it at the 35. And those are opportunities you got to cash in on. I know it sounds like a broken record, but it's one of those situations. You lost by 5 opening week. You're down 14 in this one. You've had the ball on the Pleasant Hill side of the field. You've had it in the red zone twice. You score those 2 times, you're tied up. You had it in a plus situation again there and not able to come up with it. I did say you got to take a shot there in the end zone. They did, just underthrew the target. And out of bounds. No, they're going to say his clock will move here as he did not quite get out of bounds. As Daniel back in there after a gain of about 8. 2nd and 2. So Bush and Daniel back in there. And the Roosters not in any hurry here as they are bleeding a clock. Shotgun formation. Bush stands next to the quarterback, Daniel. 2 wide receivers left and 2 to the right. They're going to hand off Bush. He's going to lose a couple yardage, bring up 3rd down and 4 with 4:23 to go.
Bush on the carry. Brought down for a loss by number 65, Odin Adair.
This will be a 3-yard loss, so 3rd down and 5 with 4:23 to go. And Harrisonville going to spend their first timeout here. That's a big one. You don't get a first down. If they get a first down here, they're going to be able to bleed most of this clock with 4:23 to go here, 4th quarter.
New logo, new colors, new app, and a new online banking platform. There may be a lot of new at Sherwood Community Bank, but one thing remains the same: community. Serving the area with 4 convenient locations, Sherwood is still your community bank. Come see what it's like to be part of the community with a new account. The small town bank with big city convenience. Sherwood Community Bank, your community bank.
All right, welcome back. Big 3rd down coming up, 3rd and 5. Cats spend their first time out. Got to get a stop now or Pleasant Hill going to be able to bleed this clock out. They're going to go in motion, and they're going to hand off. Nope. Keeping himself is Daniel, sorry. As a Mizzou fan, I want to say it correctly because it drives me nuts when people talk about Chase Daniels. Chase Daniels, the Missouri quarterback. It's Chase Daniel, the Missouri quarterback. And same situation, it is Bo Daniel. 4th down coming up. Another timeout called by the Cats with 4:18 to go on 4th down and 7. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this.
Before every big purchase, you have to prepare. Prepare the easy way by calling Harrisonville's Farmers Insurance agent, Brad Sainer. Brad will make sure there are no holes in your coverage and take care of you with any lives mishaps. Prepare for great insurance coverage by calling Brad Sainer at 816-974-8105. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two.
We are farmers. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum.
As play resumes, it's 4th down.
Welcome back. 4th down coming up. Phillips going to go back at about his own 35-yard line. See if the Cats can come up with another big play on 4th down here. So 4th down coming up. Low snap picked up and just got off, and another ball at the 41. Back-to-back times they fair caught at the 41. Both times Pleasant Hill was able to kill some time. So Cats will have it 4-11, but they're down to 1 timeout left. You get a score here, you're going to have to onside kick it and hope for the best. See what the Cats have up their sleeve here. So 1st and 10, ball at the 41-yard line. 4:11 to go, 4th quarter. Shotgun formation. 2 wide receivers left, 2 to the right. Roll out and pass is Mitchell. Gets a block on the sideline, gets it up about 5 yards, maybe make it 3. The big situation here, I got to give credit to the defensive line and defensive front of Pleasant Hill. They have not given Mitchell any time to throw tonight for the most part. There's been a couple of times he's gotten off some good throws and got some big yardage, but overall, Mitchell's just been running around for his life tonight. 2 wide receivers left, 2 to the right, 4:05 to go here in the 4th. Fake handoff to Lawful. Mitchell lines up, fires, too high, incomplete. That was across the way. That was a nice pass, just not hauled in by Phillips.
Number 17, Brandon Phillips, the intended target for number 7, Mason Mitchell. Coverage by.
So 3rd and 8 coming up, 3:58 to go. Cats can't cash in here. It's pretty much said and done. Two wide receivers to your left, 2 to your right, pistol formation. Reynolds right behind Mitchell on 3rd and 8. Right up the middle he goes with his run. Throw it out in the flats. And those are the you got to find other passes. I get what we're trying to do here, but I feel like that you're throwing across your body, cross the grain. You're throwing a 7-yard pass 40 yards. You want to go with a more high percentage pass in that situation. 4th and 8, so this is the ball game for the Cats here with 3:53 to go. 2 wide receivers far side. And they go to the veer formation with a 4th down. They fake and they go triple option. Okay. Turnover on downs after a loss of 3 yards.
Mason Mitchell to number 17, Brandon Phillips. Tackle made by number 21, Lane Snow.
1st and 10 for the Roosters down at the Wildcats' 40-yard line. I mean, was there miscommunication there, or like that's probably not the play call I want on a 4th and 8 down to your last shot at extending this ball game, but that's why I'm up here, not down on the field. I just not sure what happened there. So 1st and 10 for Pleasant Hill. Shotgun formation. They're going to go in motion, and they're going to hand off on the end around into the secondary, inside the 30, down to the 23-yard line is Minor. And with 3:42 to go, they move the chains. And Pleasant Hill ain't scared. They're trying to put more on the board against their rival. 1st and 10, ball down to the 27-yard line. Backside is Daniel. Stays on his feet, out of bounds after about an 8-yard gain. Clock rolls with 3:15 to go down to the 20-yard line.
Number 27, Jaden Hetrick, and number 41, Tyson Wyatt Smith.
So 2nd and 2 after Daniel forced out of bounds. 2 wide receivers left, 2 to the right. Hartzell in there now with Daniel. Catch show blitz. Hartzell going to get a first down. Inside the 20, down to the 18. Maybe not marking for a first. We'll see. 2.5 to go in the 4th quarter.
Deacon Beechner. Friends, that brings us to a 3rd down.
So not quite enough for a first down. So 3rd and short. 2:24 to go here in the 4th. Little bunch formation off the end. Shotgun, Hartzell, and Bush both in the backfield, and Bush inside the 10, just shoving guys down, and goes down at about the 8-yard line for a 1st and goal with 2 minutes to go. So clock will stop as they set the chains.
That does move the chains, bringing Pleasant Hill to a 1st and goal.
So 1st and goal. Ball down to the 8. We'll wait. Snap. And a whistle. And a flag.
The carry slips down on his own. Flag on the play.
Might be a personal foul flag there. Those are those frustration flags when you get into a situation in a rivalry game, late in the game, one of the teams is losing. It'll be a half a distance to the goal, it looks like, if I was a betting man here. Goes from the 9 to the 4.5.
Against the Wildcats, moves the ball half the distance to the goal. Well, it remains 1st and goal. 1st and goal.
So 1st and goal, ball down to the 4-yard line. Clock rolls here with 1:29 to go. Bush and Hartzell in there in that double wildcat formation, basically. Obviously, one of them considered the quarterback at that point. Got a whistle and a timeout called by Pleasant Hill with 1:14 to go. 28-14 the score. We got a timeout. We'll take a timeout as well. Cats down 14.
When my family opened the first Culver's in Sauk City, Wisconsin, you know what we did? We gave it our all, making sure everyone felt welcome, sharing our favorite foods from around the state, like butter burgers and fresh frozen custard, greeting every guest with all our heart, crafting each meal with care. Leaving a smile makes everything taste better. And it's a tradition we bring with us yet today, from our hometown to yours. Welcome to Delicious.
Welcome back. 1:14 to go.
Coming to you from Memorial Stadium. 1 minute and 14 seconds to go. 1st and goal.
So it's 1st down and goal just inside the 4-yard line. Pleasant Hill with the ball. And it looks like they're just going to kneel it down here. And they'll kneel it down. Harrisonville could stop the clock. They do have one timeout left.
Taken by Pleasant Hill. Second down.
So second down coming up. Obviously, you wait till under 40 to snap this one. I'd wait till probably about 35 just to make sure you don't have to do it one more time. I don't mean to laugh, but the Pleasant Hill fans, the student section was chanting "Happy Homecoming" to Harrisonville. So that'll do it. Cats lose 28-14. We'll take a timeout, and we'll be back with our quick post-game show after this.
Hey everyone, Cody here with Aiken's PC Repair, the exclusive computer repair company for 4Ts. Slow computer got you down? We offer virus removal and hardware repair to get you back in action. And with our antivirus software, we can help prevent future infections. Check us out today at 105 East Mechanic Street in historic downtown Harrisonville.
Oh, welcome back. Final score tonight, 28-14. It is time for our post-game show here, and I'm going to wrap it up pretty quick. I don't have my normal statistician here with good stats like we normally would have, but, this is the way that I'm going to put it down for you. The Cats missed their opportunities tonight. You have got to capitalize when you get in your opponent's territory. More importantly, you've got to capitalize when you get in the red zone. Game 1 of the year, they were in the red zone twice and did not score, and they lost by 5. Game 2, that was an anomaly. They were down big in that one, never had those shots. Tonight, twice in the red zone, no points. They lost by 2 scores. You get the points there, it's a tie ball game. On top of that, you also had the ball at the 35 in the fourth quarter, and you were able to not get it in as you threw an interception. You've got to take advantage of your opportunities. I liked tonight. I liked that they mixed it up a little bit more tonight, and that they were able to pass a little bit more. But you've got to have, when you have that mesh and that mix, it's got to be a good mix where I felt like tonight it was either we're going to run the split back veer and we're going to get 3 and 4 yards, or we're going to chuck it 30 yards deep and either catch it or hope for a penalty, and you got to have that intermediate game. There was none of that tonight. There was none of the 6, 7, 8 yard throws. There was a couple in the fourth quarter, and they were cross the grain throws where you're throwing a 7-yard out pass 50 yards almost as you throw it all the way across the field. So you've got to do a good job of mixing it up, and they got to continue to work on that. You know, if you look at the overall complexion of the game, you lost by 14 to your rival, and you missed your opportunities. And in 2 of their 3 losses, that's what it comes down to, is missed opportunities. I say it all the time. I'll say it again. Trophies aren't won in September. They're won in November. So you've got to be able to rebound from the loss and know your ultimate goal at the end of the year. I've seen Harrisonville do it in the past. They were 3-0 at one point in 2016. Then they were 3-3 after a 49-0 booty kicking at the hands of Platte County, a team that Kearney beat twice, and a team that a lot of people thought in Kearney in the state title game was going to annihilate Harrisonville, and it didn't happen. They got the right mixture going, and they got it going in the right direction late in the year. It's about how you finish. It's not about how you start. I tell my high school basketball kids that all the time. You know, even last year when I had 6 kids on the team, and it was like the last guy between the 5th and the 6th was like, am I starting? Who's starting? Who's starting? It's like, I don't care who starts. It's about who finishes. You got to finish the game. So that's the same situation. You got to finish your season. So it wasn't about how you started tonight. It's about how you finish. See how the Cats end up finishing in this one this year. They fall to 0-3, 0-1 in the MRVC West. Hopefully I'll have my sidekick back next week with me. Well, and I will welcome him back, as I'm not trying to take stats, do play call, and do color commentary all at once. So hopefully that will happen. So we will be in my neck of the woods next week, as Harrisonville will take on the Warrensburg Tigers in Warrensburg. So it'll be fun to see that game next week. Be interesting for me to call that game, having been a Warrensburg Tiger now for the last 3 years. So it'll be a fun game for me to call. But it'll be interesting to see where Warrensburg and where Harrisonville are. Harrisonville goes in 0-3. Warrensburg, by all accounts, is going 2-1. They were up 40-7 at halftime tonight. So we'll see how it goes over in Warrensburg next Friday night. For Tucker, for Jerry, for James, for Chris, I'm Chad Grammer saying good night from Harrisonville. See you next Friday in the Berg.